Hello and welcome to One Stop Co-op Shop Streamed, your one stop for co-op news and playthroughs. And today we are playing through Getting Our Butt Kicked with Terence. What's up, Terence?
How's it going? I'm glad you just set the stage for
our
what is about to
ultimate failure here. Victor Von Doom says, I'm here to watch the Hulks lose horribly. Yes, Victor, you are probably correct, but we're doing it live. We're doing it anyway. Doesn't matter.
I feel like you can't make fun of me anymore when you're like, I'm gonna bring Hulk and we're gonna play Thanos with
Well,
and I feel like you make fun of me for hard mode, and I feel like you bring the worst hero on the game against one of the hardest villains.
I mean,
independent of any module.
Terence, that's the thing. We are now going to pick two random modulars to go with Hulk as well, because we're not going to do Black Order and Children of Thanos. Oh no. We're going to do some random crap that may be way worse and maybe way better. Do you want to know what it is, or do you want to just be mysteriousized? I don't know what that is. That's not a real word.
A Mysterio modular are actually very cool.
All right. So we're just going to place it and not look. I'm going to delete that, and then we're going to do another random modular, and we're going to place that, and we're not going to look again. And then I saw what one of them was because it says the name of it when I highlight over it. I can't not see what it is. But if you don't put...
Are you happy about it, or are you sad?
I'm actually not sad about the modular that it is. So Brant says, nah, the Hulks have got this, says Brant. So Brant has faith in us. Would you like to go first or second? I guess we should...
Second, I guess.
Okay. So I'm going to take first player. I'm going to say I am super happy with Hitch and this mod. And again, I'm not just saying it because he shows up here every once in a while and watches. But they just keep getting better. They got the stage advance put in, which isn't a big deal, right? But it does, I think, even pull out the cards. Unlike the other one where it just reset their health. I think it pulls out the cards and stuff, too. So he's...
What is this thing?
Tough? Does he not start with tough? He starts with tough and stalwart, apparently.
It's a white card for me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How about now?
This says tough, but the one you copy, they're both white for me.
Okay, well, that's okay. That he's really tough.
Yeah.
So this should be fun. We are going against Thanos. Oh, I guess we do have to put Infinity Gauntlet out though.
Yes.
That, I mean, we could do it without. I mean, my original thought was to do him without Gauntlet. By the way, I would like to point out that you're like, you can't play him without Gauntlet.
I mean, you can. I feel like most of his cards, I think you would basically have to surge all of his cards, right?
I mean, but they might say surge on him, don't they? We'll see.
No, just like half them are just like put the top deck of like the Infinity deck like in play or something, right? It just like the deck is built. His encounter set specifically is built with the Gauntlet.
Yes.
Because they expect it to be there. And then they, only after the fact, were like, well, it doesn't have to be specific to Thanos. We can just make it modular.
Actually, I mean, I guess we already decided, but I might need you to block for me, and then I'll block for you. Because this is you are stunned. And let me tell you what Hulk doesn't want to be, stunned on turn one. Because we have to reveal because of this garbage.
I see.
Do we want to just mulligan our first player and give it to you?
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine. I'm just going to take that. Well, hopefully you have a chumper for me on turn one then. I'm going to draw my 5 cards because I don't draw 6. Now, this deck is interesting. Ooh, Marvel Boy. I mean...
Movable object.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of want some stuff to build up resources early on. So I kind of...
I mean, I totally would ditch Skilled Strike.
Well, obviously, sure. I'm going to ditch the Skilled Strikes, but I'm thinking about ditching Marvel Boy, too. Even though he's got Pierce, I mean, I don't know that I care about that tough enough to...
No, we need to thwart this down, dude, first, before we can think about damage.
I mean, do I even keep Immovable Object is the question, or do I really mulligan hard to try to get...
If you want to thin the deck, I think it's not a game changer for you.
I don't think it is either, so I agree. So I'm going to go ahead and draw 4 and hope to get some resource generation, and I did not, which is very...
You got Spider-Man, which is not terrible.
It's not terrible. I mean, he'll thwart 3 first for turn 1 if you really want to get rid of this. So what is this? Thanos cannot take damage?
Prevents him from taking damage?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a thing. So Brent says, yep, Thanos and Loki both require the Infinity Gauntlet. I mean, they kind of do, but, you know, homebrew. All right, so I guess I'm playing Skilled Strike this turn and ditching either Thunderclap or Immovable Force. It really does stink that I didn't get any of my power generation stuff.
Well, you can still cycle, right?
Draw you are correct. You are correct. So that is a good idea.
So, I mean, Skilled Strike for sure, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to need Thunderclap on turn 1. So let's do that. So,
no, you draw first. You draw first.
I did. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Draw one card, then discard.
Got it. So, yeah. So, experimental research, draw a card, and then choose and discard a card from your hand. Ooh, Def Focus. That's not the worst thing in the world. Although I don't... Oh, yeah, I just won't be able to play Skilled Strike, but that's fine. I think I would rather have Skilled Focus or Def Focus for the long run. Again, especially if he makes me discard an upgrade, I don't mind discarding that one compared to all my other stuff that I have. Victor said, haven't played Hulk in so long, I don't even remember his cards. Well, alright, so Thunderclap deals 3 damage to 3 different enemies, immovable objects plus 4 hit points and retaliate. Unstoppable Force is Ready Hulk if you paid for this using only fists, draw a card. So there's some stuff. There's some stuff in here. I built his deck specifically to have card draw and resource generation, and I got none of it on turn 1, which isn't great because there is 4 resource generation cards in my deck, and I'm a quarter of the way through my deck. So, you hope to get something, but yeah, we'll see.
I took out Quinn Carrier because you had it in your deck.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And again, I might not even get it into play. I just would need the option to get it into play early. I don't need anything, I guess. But all right, so I'm going to pay 2 resources for strength, 1 for unstoppable force to put out Spider-Man. Do you want me to thwart with this?
Yeah, just because if we get that out, then we can actually do stuff.
Okay.
Seeing that we both attack.
So that's 3 off. I'll be
able to do the last 2.
I just realized I can't really do anything unless you can get it off. I'm going to play Def Focus.
No, I can't get it off before my turn.
Yeah, so that means I am pretty useless. Now, did I have a fist and a mental? I don't think I have any mental in my deck. So I'm sure I have something, but to get rid of this. All right. Well, I am not going to attack it and get retaliated on just to do no damage. So that doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense to me. So I'm just going to stay upright and say good day, sir. And it is to you.
Cool. Well, I'm going to play Nick Fury.
That seems good.
And I will draw the 3 cards, I think.
Ooh. I like this one.
Did I just draw double resource? That seems pretty good.
I really like Focus Rage. Especially because you want to be hurt with She-Hulk sometimes.
I guess I was on the side.
Yes.
I'm now flipping up.
Now you're flipping up.
Wait, no. Before I flip up, I'm going to thwart with Nick.
Okay. Boom, boom. Each player may spend up to 3 fist resources from their hand to deal damage to Thanos. For each fist... Wow. That ain't going to happen for me.
I don't think I'm going to do it. I'd rather just get these out of my deck.
Yeah, because you could put 2 cards in because of your Focus Rage. Either that, or you could get rid of this. Because doesn't that get you... Oh, no.
I don't have the mental.
That lets you draw a card. Well, you can see what your card is.
Well, yeah, so I'm going to flip up now and then do 2 damage to Thanos. And since it's not an attack, do you even lift Thanos? Come on. So that should get rid of his Tough.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Bye-bye, Tough.
But I don't get retaliate because that's not an attack. And then I will take the damage and draw a card.
Not a mental.
And then I'll put both of these in play, I guess.
So which one's this? Exhaust and spend those resources to remove 2 threat from a scheme. That's pretty good if you have mental in your deck. And downtime. So you're planning on flipping down is what I see in in your deck. All right. So
well, that's the hope. Hopefully I can get enough thwarting and stuff online that I can flip down to get 6 card hands. Because I feel like She-Hulk on 4 cards is pretty rough as well.
Well, you're going to get 5 a turn, potentially.
Yeah, that's what the downtime's for, is to be able to heal up to make up for the double Focus Rage.
Yep. And are you going to attack and take the retal, or?
Why not? right?
Yeah. All right, that's three.
The 3-for-1 seems good.
Yeah, it does.
And then, especially with downtime out in play, I feel less bad about it.
Yep. I don't disagree with anything you've said. And me and my buffy, bulky 18 health that didn't get to attack this turn, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to ready everything up. I am going to draw my 4-card hand size. Hey, I got Quinn Carrier now, which is probably what I'm playing. In all honesty,
Ooh.
I like some of my other cards, but
do I split personality or do I play the focus rage? Decisions.
You can do both. You can do both.
How?
Because you can
card.
keep focused rage in your hand. Yeah.
Because I draw the card.
Because you draw the card first, keep focused rage in your hand, and then split personality, and you'll.
Is your entire next turn just playing Quinn Carrier?
It is. Well, early on, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just warning you now. This is a build-up Hulk deck. Not many Hulk decks are probably build-up Hulk decks, but once it gets going, it's not too
Hulk
bad.
decks are build-up Hulk decks, aren't they?
I mean, I got Quinn Carrier, I got Helicarrier, I got Mansion.
I feel like that's pretty standard Hulk build. Like, you basically have to put that stuff out so he doesn't suck.
Well, right. So, yeah. And unfortunately, like I said, I got none of it in my original draw. But that's okay. That is what it is.
All right. So, goes up by 2 for threat.
Yep. And then he is going to attack me. When revealed, searching counter deck and discard for his armor, but we already did that. Oh, we didn't get rid of... Oh, no, wait. Did we put his armor in?
Is that his armor?
Wait, why does he have helmet?
Helmet, his next side?
Yep.
Helmet is the first side.
Is 1?
No, helmet is 2. This is 3.
Oh, we were looking at 3 accidentally? Huh. Alright. Encounter card for Thanos' helmet. We got it. Alright, so wait. So 23 would be 46. Okay, the health was right. Alright, so we're good. Now that advance button did go away. That is something I noticed. If you mess with these cards, it goes away, but it's fine.
Sorry.
Well, no, because it had armor on top anyway. I don't know. Oh, did you look at it?
This is victory, by the way.
Oh, sweet. Go away. Out of here. Bye-bye. Steve says, Hulk takes a while to get angry. Slow build-up strategy. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, once I get my... there's a resource I can generate when I'm on my flip side, too. I do like to flip down a couple times with Hulk. It doesn't have to be a million times, but we'll see how it goes because, I'm not great at thwarting either. All right, so he is going to try to smash me. Thanos smashes Hulk.
Do you want me to do it?
For 4. You're going to block...
Do you want me to defend?
Well, you're flipping down, right? So why don't you take yours and jump for me with Fury?
I mean, I was going to flip down, but not flip down, if that makes sense.
Oh, because you're going to flip right back up. Okay, so you can jump for yourself. I'll just take the hit. It's fine.
But then but then you're stunned. Is that okay?
I mean, that's what's going to have to happen, right? It's 1 turn of me being stunned. It's fine. I mean, it's 3 damage in the big scheme of things, right?
Okay. You just sound like you really didn't want it. So.
I mean, I really don't, but I think
I was offering it up to you.
I appreciate that. So I'm getting hit for 4, plus give Thanos the tough status card. You know Thanos?
I just got rid of that.
So I'm just taking 4. I can handle 4, and I am stunned because of this gauntlet thing. All right. Where is stunned? There it is. Hulk doesn't smash. All right, so you're getting attacked for, and I assume you're blocking, for 4, plus give Thanos an additional boost card, so that's 5, 6, 7. So that's probably good you didn't get hit for 7.
Yeah. Nick Fury was probably the right pick for mine.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it worked out well anyway. Okay, so that is Thanos, and now we draw our encounter cards. That wasn't... Oh, wait, hold on. Let's put this up to see what you're going to have to deal with next turn. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck and place the threat on the main scheme for each. Okay. One revealed hero. Thanos attacks you. That attack gains overkill and piercing. Well, I'm not going to chump this. I'm just going to take another punch to my face for 4 plus 1 is 5. I've lost half my health, but I am still alive because I am Hulk Smash. All right, go for it, Terence. Flip your card. It says, yeah, the advance button is tied to the deck, so if you pull the top card off, it'll disappear, which is fine.
This triggers as well.
Oh, yes. So I discard 4 cards. Oh, I'm going to be so mad if I discard resources. Oh, there you go. Lockjaw, good boy. Oh.
I don't want that card.
So far, I am not sad about any of those. Oh, I'm a little bit sad about a triple resource card.
I mean, I feel like in the grand scheme of things, it's not like...
No, I mean, the triple resource is pretty bad. 1 threat from the main scheme for each different card type. Okay.
That resource ally, so 3.
All right. So you want to add the 3 while I'm discarding this stuff? Thank you, sir.
Sure.
So we're up to 5. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get going. Go ahead and flip yours. All right.
Cool.
I mean, this is a pretty bad one. Honestly, I know you hate the extra card draw, and I do too. But I really hate boosting everything they do as well. Especially because, they can attack twice.
Yeah, I think that's like that's like a close second for me. But I think the cards are just worse because it's just like more, It's just like more and so unknown.
So, and here's the worst part. If we get rid of it now, we just discard an Infinity Stone, but there aren't any. So that's not helpful.
That's how it works.
All right. Well, you're first. Let's have at it.
So I guess I take the card, right?
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, that's a good one. But that's all right.
I mean, it's not, though, because we're playing Thanos. He's stalwart.
Yeah, that's true.
Can't stun anyone.
+2 attack is pretty good. Well, stalwart just means twice, right?
No, it's steady. Stalwart means he's immune.
Oh.
That's what I was saying. I was just like, I had to change out my normal Justice She-Hulk deck because it's just like you can't bring any Confuse because it's stalwart, and then her superhuman strengths are basically just +2 damage, which is not worth the cost of playing it.
You know what's interesting about the play you just did? You basically just cycled cards. Because...
yes, but you cycle into a 6-card hand.
Well, that's true.
Right.
That's true. And it gives you a chance to heal if you wanted to before flipping up. So I guess there is some benefit.
Or meditation.
Or actually do a lot of vision too. So you could take 2 off of anything or just main. Ooh, a scheme. So I mean that might not be the worst idea ever. And you have meditation, which is sweet.
Which is I'm definitely going to use. Do I meditate Coulson?
I mean, either Coulson or Focus Rage, right? I mean, they're both 3.
One of those 2, and then play one of the other ones.
Right. I mean, I would think you do Focus Rage because it gives you more options, right? If you're planning on doing both anyway, that way you can draw a card to pay for Coulson. You know what I mean? Although it's tough, man.
Yeah, I feel like there's so much stuff.
This is tough because if you discard to remove the 2 threat, then you're going to have to get rid of Under Surveillance, which is not wonderful to have to get rid of.
Yeah, and I also feel like I want Sense of Justice out just for all the thwarting.
Yeah. Yeah, man, this is not an easy hand to deal with here. So you're going to get one of the 2 costs out, and you'll draw 1 and hope for a double resource. I mean, if you don't get it, you're kind of screwed. Like you're 1 away from anything useful in a lot of situations here.
Yep. So what do I play?
I mean, do you pay 1 to then just remove the 2 threat? And then if you draw the double resource, you get Coulson out. And if you don't, you put one of the other 2 out?
Yeah, I think that's the play, right?
I mean, I think it has to be.
All right, let's get 2 off.
The side scheme?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
let's do the 2 to Thanos. Get rid of his tough.
Oh, when you flip? Yep.
Yeah. Take the damage. I don't care about Gamma Slam.
I mean, not this early, you don't.
I mean, do I do the Coulson play and ditch Spirit? I guess so.
Sense of Justice and Under Surveillance? I mean, that's the only way we get rid of this scheme, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like playing short term versus long term. It sucks. Now, do you also have crew quarters or no?
I don't have crew quarters. I just have Ready to Rumble, which allows me to ready on flipping to hero.
No, isn't.
So I don't
But why would you do downtime over crew quarters? I guess I don't see the benefit because crew quarters, if you had that out, you could have just healed one there.
I think I want it just because you can potentially like double heal.
Yeah.
And flip down.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly true. But I am certainly a much bigger fan of crew quarters because that way I don't have to use my exhaust to.
Yeah.
All right, my turn's gonna be super exciting. 1, 2, 3.
I need a thwart with Coulson first.
Oh yeah. Yes. Hey, guess what we get to do? Remove a stone that's not face up. But again, I'm okay just getting rid of that thing. All right, so I got my Quinn carrier out. I feel a little bit better now. And then I'm gonna exhaust to get rid of my stun.
What are you doing with Spider-Man?
Probably attacking, right?
He has retail, so I'll kill him.
Then I'm gonna thwart for 1 because he's gonna chump for sure this turn. So then there's that.
Yeah, maybe crew quarters was the right call. I think I had this deck from pre-crew quarters days.
Gotcha. Yeah, no worries.
Or this particular downtime from it.
Yeah. No worries. I mean, it'll be an interesting discussion for our post stream. Ooh, I got Fury. I mean, or I could double assess the situation and put a spear on Spider-Man for 1 attack, which doesn't seem like the right call. So it's good. I'll be able to chump a little bit until I can get some actual building cards in my hand. All right, but let's not worry about that. Let's do the enemy turn. There's 2 on the main scheme, and then you are getting attacked. Are you blocking with Coulson, or do you want me?
No, I'm gonna eat this for 1 more turn, and then try to flip down and heal.
Okay. All right. So that's 4 to you plus. Discard the top card of the Infinity Stone deck.
This could be super
the
bad.
Boost icons. That's 3 more. That's 7 damage. All right, I will block for you if I need to. But I am gonna.
I still have Coulson if I have.
Yeah.
To,
Well, I'm gonna chump. I mean, again, I'm only 3 damage until I build up a little bit more. So I am chumping this one with Spider-Man. Yep. So that is 6 damage. I did not have to take there. But yes.
Did you flip Infinity Stone up for yours?
No. So
flips up for mine and goes off on yours, right?
Yes. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded and put that minion to play engage with you. Yep. Quick strike. So there's 2 damage. And anything else? After this minion attacks and damage, did you remove the top? Ooh. Yeah, I'm not blocking it. How bad is this going to be?
It's like Hulk.
Do we look?
Yeah, you gotta look, man, so you can feel bad for the rest of the game. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That just thinned my deck. I'm okay without a subboard. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I don't mind some thwarting, but I'm not sad about that. That is for sure. All right.
That is one of your superpower cards that Death Focus can be used for.
That is true. So now I have 5. All right, so you're first. Go ahead and draw your encounter card.
Don't you draw one too?
I mean, I was gonna look at what you got.
There's the armor you wanted, by the way.
So he's gonna get that no matter what.
Yep.
But that's when he goes to 3. We got a long time between now and then. Can either of us ever pay for like this? By the way, I mean, I guess the good news is I do have Quinn Carrier. That'll help.
You have Quinn Carrier and you have fists, right?
Yeah, I have tons of fists, so
I feel like when we're ready to go to town, it will be fine.
Yeah. All right, let's see what this is. Put the top card in the Infinity deck into play. Well, that's okay. That is confused. Oh, and it's me.
Can you take that?
No, it's gonna be me.
Nah, just stay.
Yeah. So that's great. Is anything else happen though? Nope. That is it. Wow, that is a great card.
All right, you first player.
Yep, I am. All right.
You gonna whack him?
I'm gonna whack this, right?
You just gonna play Fury first?
Yeah, I'm gonna play Fury. See what happens. So 1, 2, 3, 4 gets me
Fury. In your deck now?
Yeah, I'm drawing 3. Although,
how bad do you feel right now?
Not bad at all. 1, 2.
Oh, you're getting rid of all this stuff
to get Lockjaw.
Right?
Where are you? There you are, good boy. Or do you think that would have been better? Oh, I did have 2 wilds, I guess.
Yeah, I was wondering, do you get rid of one of these things?
Nah, I'm gonna bring in Lockjaw. Those things are
Okay.
fine. Lockjaw can thwart, don't forget. I wish I had 1 more resource. That is for darn sure.
Yeah.
1 more would have been freaking fantastic. So, just in case you guys didn't see, I had 2 power in all of us and a triple resource as my draw. So this triple resource is basically going in the bin. Because unless I flip down, I mean, that's the other option. If I can chump for you. If you don't mind me flipping down, I can hang on to that triple resource, and I'm almost guaranteed to get 1 or 2 builder cards, which I kind of like the sound of. We'll debate that in a second. But for now, I'm gonna smash Pirate Lackey. And you want me to thwart for? I mean, this is one of the few times I can thwart.
Yeah, you might as well thwart for. Do we just both flip down? Is the question.
I mean, Fury's chump gets wasted. That's the only negative of us both flipping down. But I would truly not like to discard my other limitless strength when I know I'm going to get some cards that'll help me with resource generation literally the rest of the game after this. So if you don't mind, I would love to be the one to flip down. I mean, what's the argument for you flipping down this turn specifically instead of next turn?
That's fine. I can stay up.
Because we have 1, 2, 3 chumpers right now, right? Like, I don't think you're going to die.
There are overkill boosts for what it's worth, but...
There are. But if I chump for you, then do I take the damage? Yeah, right? So that shouldn't matter. So yeah, I'm flipping down. And I'm not going to discard this to draw a different card. That is for darn Skippy. So I'm good.
Alright. I think I'd take 1 to draw a card to see what I get.
So there's definitely been some chat about what people would like to see, and maybe we should take a pause and talk about that a little bit before the villain turn.
Sure.
But I do want to comment this one right now. Victor says, my daughter is staying up late to watch. She wants to know if Lockjaw is in your deck. Boom, boom, boom. Of course Lockjaw is in my deck. Are you kidding me? Of course Lockjaw is in my deck. Good boy, Lockjaw. All right, Terence.
I feel like it's worth it to attack him.
No, I think you're right.
It just feels like a very sad turn.
Could you have kept a fist to get rid of one of these things instead of keeping 2 mental things?
Oh, wait. I could have done this. No, I don't have a fist. I didn't have fist in my hand.
Okay. Now you can take another card. I mean, you're double healing next turn either way, right?
Sure. I will take all my cards back then.
Yeah, because I missed basically your whole turn anyway. All right, so this is with 2 extra cards?
Yeah. So fist and what?
Mental. So one of those lay down the line.
I just take the retail off? I take the retail off, right? Because now I can least attack.
Yeah. Yeah, then it doesn't hurt you to attack, and yes, he takes 1 less damage, but...
Let's put this out.
Victor says she wants to know if you have Cosmo too. Is Cosmo a regular ally? I don't think so, right? Is it?
He's a basic.
He is. I don't have Cosmo. So, Victor says Oh, he's right there. She's so excited. Yes. That was kind of a quick play last turn. That's what I used my 2 power on. I drew 2 power on all of us and limitless strength from Nick Fury. So I had so many resources. I just played Lockjaw from my discard. And I had to discard him on like one of these stones that made me discard 4 cards. So that actually worked out.
I'm going to punch Thanos in the face for 2.
For 2, okay, because that's -1. So 1, 2.
Yeah. Retail hurts a lot more at 2 health.
Yes, it does. So you played this to prevent 3 from being placed on the main. That seems good.
It helps with the flipping down part because I can't.
Now, did you want to hold on to the Oh, you had 2 lay down the laws. I'm sorry. After you change form, remove 3 threat.
Yeah, this was another reason I wanted to flip down, but it's fine.
I mean, you could, theoretically.
No, it's fine.
I mean, yeah, the only thing is we got Fury. I just feel like that's a waste of Fury. But it is a waste to hold on to lay down the law, too, which sucks. Yep. Yeah, so you're just going to discard it? Okay. I am going to hold on to my limited strength, because that is why I flipped down, because otherwise I'm wouldn't...
flipping down next turn, dude.
Dude, look at this crap.
Mansion out.
Look at this crap. I didn't...
Oh, you can still draw.
Yeah, I mean, I can cycle one, but man, that stinks.
At least you put out combat training. It's not like that sad.
No, it's not sad, but I mean, come on. I flipped down to literally get resource generation. There's 4 of them in here, by the way, still. 4 cards. I got Mansion, I got Helicarrier. Oh, maybe it's only 3, and I got my lab, my Banner's lab.
Yeah, it's only 3 cards.
I mean...
Banner's lab also only works in Alter Ego.
What was that?
Banner's lab also only works in Alter Ego.
Well, I know, but if I had gotten it, I could have used it right away, right?
Yeah.
So, anyway. All right. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like we're building up here. You know, I mean, it is what it is. So we're going to add 2 to the main scheme. Victor says dog deck. I do have an animal deck, an animal themed deck. I forget who it was. Do you remember who my animal deck was? I could probably look it up pretty quickly. But yeah, it had like all the animals and animal theme, like Black Panther, and like it had all the animal themes.
Was it Spider-Woman?
It might have been.
Is it like Spider-Woman or Hawkeye or something?
Yeah, it was early on. It was around that time. It was one of my earlier decks.
Back when you weren't trying to make Hulk good.
Hey, Hulk is great. We'll find out if that's true. I mean,
if we win this game, you'll say Hulk doesn't suck anymore. That's basically what's gonna happen.
I mean, yeah. Anytime anybody says Hulk sucks, I'll just point them to this video. I mean, we took on Thanos.
You'll just be like, I'm better than Endgame Hulk.
Right.
Got the space punch.
Well, and that's part of the reason I wanted to do Thanos, because I was like, oh, Hulk gets his revenge on Thanos would be a very appropriate.
Yeah, but I feel like at that point I should have played Thor or something, right?
I mean, maybe, but it's fine. I mean, we also kind of said we were going to take underloved heroes this week, so that was another reason we did this. But yeah, no, I think Hulk Thor. So next week we do Hulk Thor, right?
Against Thanos?
I mean, I don't know about against.
One more time?
We'll see if we win here. How about that? Well, let's see how it goes before we make our decision. All right. So he is going to thwart. Oh, we said we are going to talk about what they were talking about in the chat. So let's see. Steve says, this is Steve Kingsley, by the way, of the One Stop Co-op Shop stream channel, most famous streaming channel on the internet. Said, would be interesting if they made a Professor Hulk card or hero and see how they would approach the heroes with a bigger hand size. I mean, I don't think anybody'd be sad about a bigger hand size. Victor said, oh, that'd be a good variant to use, Steve, if they ever wanted to do a do-over on Hulk. I'd like to see a Maestro villain. Steve says, yeah, Maestro would be cool to see. I don't know much about Maestro. Do you? I mean, he wasn't in any of the Marvel movies, so I don't know anything about it. Do you know anything, Terence?
I don't know as much. I know he's like a variant, like a version of Hulk.
Oh, okay.
And like future.
Gotcha.
Future Hulk.
And then Steve also says he'd love to see a Gladiator Hulk, which would be kind of cool from that Thor, Ragnarok. Brent says, yeah, you'd have to build a control against Thanos. He has 102 health pool. It's way too big to speed down. Rocket and Thor. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, as Guardians of the Galaxy is definitely going to be a thing in the future. So, like, I foresee us doing some kind of a team up. It would probably be like Star-Lord Thor for that. But
oh man, you haven't even seen the new spoilers that come out
for Dex?
Sinister.
Oh, I have not. So, you know me.
I think there's like a cool thing that I think they're making the campaign cards basic cards.
Oh, okay.
So they're both campaign, but then you can also include them in your decks versus locked away.
Oh, that would be really cool. So Victor Von Doom says, Maestro is Hulk who has survived a nuclear war and conquered what was left of Earth. Big white beard and tough. All right. Well, I mean, they've certainly had people on both sides, right? So certainly Hulk being on both sides wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So obviously he's just going to thwart against me. So that is for 3 plus another 2 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's obviously not thwarting. He's scheming, because if he thwarted, that would be good for us. I'm confused, by the way. This is sad.
Happy to see it. Happy to see it.
I mean, now I'm super duper glad, by the way, Orbital Leap is gone, because there ain't no way I'm using a thwart power the rest of this game. That would literally be just...
But isn't there like bad things if you're already confused? You have to discard a card.
Yeah, I mean, I'll deal with that. All right.
I feel like that's sad. Discard a card from a 4-card hand.
I mean, Terence, it is what it is, buddy. All right, you're gonna go ahead and get attacked.
You're chumping.
I am
from this,
chumping, because that was the whole argument that I had, and that is kind of sad that he gets a 0 boost on the chumped.
Hey man, I still don't want to take like 4 damage to the face.
I mean, yes, not with your 2 health that you currently have. No. Brand says, so cruel, Star-Lord over Rocket. I love Rocket, but come on. It's Star-Lord. So Hitch says, yeah, those spoiled campaign basic cards are exciting. Yeah, no, I'm excited by the sound of it. I mean, I don't mind hearing like what's coming in the campaign. I just don't want to know specific cards. Expert Thanos card. Place 4 threat on each side scheme. Well, we know there's no side scheme, so let's go search for one.
Did you just tell me I had to thwart some more?
I mean, you don't have to. Are there any side schemes here? There's a lot of weapons. Oh, there's one.
What's this one? Oh, that's not great.
Yep. Well, it's better than the other one, right? Where it's just boosts everything. So, I mean, this is certainly something we want to get rid of, but it's not. I mean, if we're chumping for the next couple turns, it's not like necessary. I have Blade, by the way, who is also just a chumper in my deck.
You also have you could thwart with Lockjaw as well. That's use limited strength if you're super sad about it.
Yeah. No. I don't mind doing that. Limitless strength in a card or Quinn Carrier to get rid of it, help get rid of it. Absolutely. All right, where are you at? That's true. I could do 4 because I could do 2, and then he could do 2 more when I pull him back out. So good boy, Lockjaw. Can you afford Mansion? You can't, huh? Oh, meditation.
If I meditate.
Yeah.
But then I can't heal.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
But it might be the right call for long term, right?
I mean, I think it probably is.
I forgot I had counterintelligence, by the way.
So go ahead and.
But
would you have?
But we can do that for my turn, I guess.
Sure.
It's fine. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave Coulson to chump next turn.
Just to be I do have Blade, but yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, we have to 24 on this, by the way. It's at 7. I realize it goes up quickly, but we do.
Right, so I'm gonna go down. I think I still do this.
I think so. Yep. Now, are you gonna give me the card then?
Yes. Because I'm a nice guy.
Well, and because you have 0 use for it.
And I'm a super lot division. 2 off.
Yeah. I mean, literally. Oh, wait. We were supposed to reveal after he thwarted against you, and then because it's empty, I think we shuffle in.
And then he gets a boost card.
Why is that? Is that a Thanos thing, or is that an always thing?
That's a Thanos thing. So Loki doesn't get it, but Thanos does.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
Which is maybe less great because I think he's thwarting. But it's fine.
Oh, that is less great, isn't it? Oh well. That is what it is.
Alright, draw.
I did draw. I drew an energy, which isn't terrible.
Alright, so you're going to cycle? You're cycling?
I am going to cycle something. I don't know what yet. Probably crushing below. Well, I mean, probably. What do you think? Target acquired against Thanos? I don't know. How bad are his things? I haven't seen anything too bad so far.
I think the only ones that are potentially really bad are the ones that give him overkill, or the ones that basically cause you to draw off the Infinity deck, the Infinity Stone deck, because there is like a 4 boost in there, and if you're not jumping, that's a bad time.
So should you think I should keep? I mean, I don't know that I'll get to play it either way, but do you think I should hold it and get rid of Crushing Blow?
I mean, Crushing Blow is what, 3 damage? Guess it depends how much you care about 3.
I mean, it would be 4 with my.
How much you care about 4 damage?
Yeah, I mean, not much right now.
In the grand scheme of things, probably not. Well, the thing is, you get to draw first, right?
That's
so
true.
See what
That's
you draw.
true. Boundless Rage. Oh,
that's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
If you heal this turn,
yeah,
because then you get up to at least 11
after you
health.
change form, discard this card. So yeah, I probably do heal here.
Yeah, 100% you heal here.
I mean, it's only 4, but yeah. All right. So I'm flipping over. I think I do combat training for sure.
Yep.
Well, let's do the Lockjaw thing. So Lockjaw does 2 to get rid of this. Goes away. And I'm pretty sure I'm bringing them back out, right? So 3 and target acquired at this point is not getting played, I don't think. So that's 4 to bring Lockjaw back. You want him to thwart for 2 again? I think that's his best option right now.
Yeah, on main.
Yep.
Boundless Rage is not a superpower.
What was that?
Sad that Boundless Rage is not a superpower.
All right, so then I'm gonna energy to put combat training in. So here's the decision: do I care about the 1 attack more for a long time, or do I care about chumping more with a blade?
You have Coin Carrier.
Oh, I do, but
you will lose the card.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose whatever I don't play, so it doesn't matter. Oh,
I care about the chumping more.
So you're saying to play blade?
Care about chumping more?
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna put blade in. The good news is this card doesn't go to waste because I can use it to have blade attack.
For 1.
Or do I thwart for? I guess I thwart for 1, because of this stupid armor, right? Otherwise, I would do the opposite. But yeah, he'll thwart for 1 because if it's 1 and 1, I almost always would rather.
He doesn't take damage, right?
No, he. Oh. I never paid attention to that. Yeah.
Either pay for it or he gets discarded.
Yeah, and you do have to pay out of your hand. That's the key. So you do have to have fists in your hand.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm actually kind of sad that Superhuman Law Division doesn't trigger off of like Sense of Justice.
I mean, that would be good. All right. So we're ready up. Drawing up. Of course, now I'm going to get all my resource generators. Yep, Helicarrier, Avengers Mansion, and Banner's Lab all in the same hand, along with Yarnbjorn, by the way. So, all right.
Oh, man.
Well, let's go ahead and draw 2. Do 2, and then he's going to thwart against you, or scheme against you, rather. So that's 1, 2. So that is 3 extra. In addition to his
I object.
3.
I object, and my counterintelligence is 4. Remove 4 off of that.
So he would do 6, so he does 2.
That's 2.
Yep. That is sweet. Yeah, that's right. I love. Did we forget to do that earlier? No, you haven't been down yet. Yeah. You flipped down quickly and then came right back up. That's right.
Yeah, that's
sweet. All right, so I am getting attacked.
I shouldn't shuffle Coulson because I'm about to shuffle.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Just hope it's not overkill.
It's not overkill. Yeah, if it was overkill, that would have been very, very sad. I would have chumped the overkill, which is not a thing, by the way. All right. Oh, wait a minute. This was supposed to go off against you. Heal 3 damage from the villain and give it a face down boost card.
So he gets another one.
And he gets healed 3.
Yep.
Okay, we're still good.
Cool.
Still no overkill. I mean, that would have been overkill to overkill you, by the way.
Do you only have 3 cards?
I have 4.
Oh.
I have Helicarrier, Avengers Mansion, Banner's Lab, and Yarnbjorn.
I don't see Mansion.
I think Mansion's...
Oh, there it is.
I think Mansion's the one that's going to get played this turn. Either that or Helicarrier, and then I use Blade. The benefit of Mansion is it lets me draw quicker to get to Helicarrier and my lab quicker,
Yeah.
right?
You know what's funny is that if I don't heal, I could meditate to play Mansion first.
You mean Helicarrier?
Yeah, Helicarrier first to then let you use it.
I mean,
but I want to heal.
No, you gotta heal at this point. I mean, 7 healing is pretty darn good. Unless you have something that's like, for every point of damage you have off, like, just destroy him.
Gamma Slam?
Yeah, if you had Gamma Slam right now, I would say don't heal, and we'll gamble with all these chumpers, but you don't, so I think we're good. Alright, so we're done their turn except for us drawing cards, right? So you got 1 card. Go ahead and draw a second one.
Why do I have 1?
Did you deck?
No.
I don't know then. Did you forget to do yours last turn?
No.
Did you do one last turn?
No. Didn't I?
Somebody, if you caught us messing up, let us know. Did we totally?
I mean, I can just resolve this.
I mean, we'll resolve that, and then
I'll just take a second card. At worst, we do worse. So I guess I just take one of my focus rages out.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. Well, or Superhuman Law Division.
I just feel that thwarting, if for how little thwart we have, is not a thing we want to throw away.
Yeah. All right. Touche. And I mean, you could meditate.
I have Mansion out already, so it's kind of just like.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm about to deck anyways, so.
Yep. Those cards are just so good because sometimes you do want to hurt yourself when you get Gamma Slam, just to do more damage.
Yeah. It's just like everything you have is good, so you got to pick.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
More or less.
So what's this gonna do? When Thanos activates, puts the top card of the stone into play. Oh, wait a minute. So that activated, and then we put a new one out, right? That activated against you, and then against me, this would have been put out. Discard 4 and add threat. So that's not great. So this is just a one-time thing. He puts an extra stone out.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's the perfect timing to do it because it'll just come out. It won't give us. It won't give somebody.
This is definitely the card you don't want as a boost.
Yeah. It'll give somebody not 2 stones to deal with. So it's. I mean, it's bad, but we'll just chump it away. I mean, I feel like that's the right call. All right. So at this point, so we did 2 for you because we think we forgot to do 1 at the end of your last turn. Thanos attacks you. That attack gains overkill and piercing. Well, I mean, maybe I just block. I mean, right now, do we care about the 4 damage? I'm just going to block it. Because we're going to have to deal with a bunch of this stuff on this attack. So he's attacking for 5 because of these 2 things.
But it does gain overkill, right? So it's going to go over.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's why I'm going to block.
Oh, I see. You mean Hulk?
I'm blocking with Hulk. Yeah. Because I mean, 3 defense isn't shabby. I mean, it'll.
I almost wonder, do you need to play Banner's Laboratory to get the +2 recovery?
We'll see. All right. So I'm going to take 5 attack. +1 is 6, but minus my 3, so I just take 3 damage. And then.
Oh wait, but you have to put the stone out first because it's when he activates, right?
Oh, so I am going to get double stoned. Well, that's a shame. All right. So this is the one I got to discard and upgrade or something I control. I mean, Def Focus.
You just discard an ally, right? Discard Lockjaw.
I mean, really? I mean, that's a free chump over Def Focus. I think Def Focus is a good later gameplay. It's only 1 to get it back out. Yeah. I think that's the right call right now.
All right.
And then I discard 4 cards, which
the crappy thing.
It's going to deck me.
Yes, you have to draw another card.
All right. So I got an event. I got another event, a resource, and an ally. So that is 3. And it said to discard them, so they would all be immediately discarded and then shuffled back in. And I got another event. Yay! Because why not, Thanos? Why not? When revealed, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. Well, I mean, again, that of all the stuff, I don't mind that as much. I mean, it's not great, but it does mean it's coming to me again. Great. And I'll have to take a minion. Okay. At least we know. And knowing is half the battle. All right, so am I first player?
G.I. Joe?
Am I first player or did we already move first? No, I'm first player.
No, you're first player. I was first player.
All right. I mean, the problem with Banner's Laboratory is I'm getting literally nothing else out. I guess I could get Yarnbjorn out and Banner's Laboratory.
So what? You do 1, 3? Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, the other option...
I mean, do you flip down?
I mean, are we going to be able to get enough threat off of this? I mean, I feel like it's doing nothing but going up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm the recovery doesn't help me this turn. Well, let's see. If I do that, can I get Helicarrier out?
Yeah, because you do 1, 2, 3, and it puts out Helicarrier, and then you keep Banner's Laboratory, right?
Oh, you're saying hold Banner's Laboratory. I was saying...
Yeah, flip down to hold Banner's Laboratory. If you flip down, you get to hold Laboratory, and because you're not recovering this turn anyways, right?
Right.
And then, yeah. Even if you don't use...
I mean, I would give you Helicarrier, right?
I could use it
if I did that.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, the other option is to just go Mansion. Well, if I'm flipping down anyway, I could flip down now and see what happens, right? Because maybe I draw into a double or triple resource, and that changes the whole equation.
Yeah, sure.
So
I mean, I don't know. That I was just throwing that out there.
I mean, I don't mind flipping down if you don't think this threat's a problem.
It's at 11, so it's almost at half.
I mean, I can certainly
I'll be able to knock
Lockjaw for 2, because then Lockjaw's in my discard, which I don't mind. Well, I don't have to make that decision now. Let me go ahead and flip down, and I'll use this to draw a card and see where we're at. Ooh, well, there you go.
I would pitch Yarnbjorn, right?
Yeah, I'm going to pitch Yarnbjorn. And, I mean, I could play Banner's Lab now as well. Right? I pay these 2. Yeah, check it out. 1, 2. To put in my lab, which gives me a free resource, right? So 1, 2.
Wait, what's the 2 to put lab in?
Avengers Mansion and Yarnbjorn?
No, you have to pitch a card for your you draw and discard.
Right. Okay, so Quinn Carrier then. That's fine.
Okay.
So that's still 2. So then I get 1, 2, 3 to put out Helicarrier.
Nice.
And now I got a Helicarrier for you. All right. And then what do you think? Do I Lockjaw?
Well, if I'm flipping up, I wouldn't mind the chump.
Well, I mean, I've still got Blade to chump as well. Should I Lockjaw to remove... Do we think 2 threat or an extra chump is better? I guess you don't have any allies, so... Yeah, let's...
Yeah, I don't have any...
I mean, I'm going to have a ton of health in a minute.
It goes down quick.
It does go down quick. All right. Well, then I'll just hold on to... I'm just worried about the threat. But I guess he could always just do it next turn, right? So I guess it doesn't matter. Go for it. By the way, you get 1 for Helicarrier.
I'm going to heal, because that feels like the smart move to go up to 9 health.
Yep.
I guess I'll draw a card as well. So 1 from Helicarrier, right?
Yep.
2, 3 puts out Helicarrier.
Okay.
I'll pitch Meditation
To remove 2.
to thwart for 2.
Yep.
I'll flip up, do 2 damage to him. Or 1 damage. It's reduced by 1.
We still haven't gotten rid of that stupid thing.
Oh, wait. Before I do that, do I get rid of this thing?
It's
Or
a
do
hero
I,
side, right?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, or do I do, Ready to Rumble and 1-2 punch?
I mean, you could do one of those 2 things, right? You could do 1-2 punch or multitasking.
Well, I have Helicarrier.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You could do one of those 2 things if you get rid of that as well. But this is a hero action, isn't it? Yeah, it's a hero response, by the way. And you have to make a basic attack against them to trigger it. So you can't do it this turn either way. So it's not worth discussing. I think I already took the 1 health off, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so I will, before flipping up, I'll do Ready to Rumble.
You could do it this turn then. You could... Oh, no, you can't because
No, I
that
don't
was your
have.
lightning resource. Yep. All right, never mind.
Yeah. I flip up to then ready,
Yep.
and then I attack twice for 4, I guess, right?
Yep. 1, 2, 1, 2. So 1, 2 punch lets you ready after you attack.
Yep.
Unfortunately, that's stupid armor. I mean, it's still better than if you had retaliate this whole time.
Yep. I think I got rid of it, so I feel pretty good. I think that was when I got rid of it.
All right, so Brent says Machine Man is amazing in Hulk decks. Never wasted card again. I don't remember what Machine Man does. Do you?
You can pump money into him to boost his attack.
Oh, okay.
Or work.
Nice. I do get 5 cards. Oh, I'm flush. I'm flush this turn. I can definitely do some Hulk smashing and some unstoppable forcing. So, although Hulk smash just adds 10 to my attack, which means I can't heal. So that's a thing.
That's why that's like why I put Red Rumble in my deck.
Yeah. But that's all right. I mean, I don't mind not healing. I don't mind just smashing for a ton. So we'll see. All right. We'll add 2 to the threat. And you have nothing to say about that, right? So I am now, or he is thwarting against me for 3 plus nothing.
Nothing.
1, 2, 3, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. So that... Oh! So, hold on. As soon as that... Does it go straight to the discard? Or it's drawn, right? You draw a boost card. So this would shuffle
and it gets shuffled.
4, and then this would go to the discard. So now we're looking for a minion. Quick Strike. No?
So it does thwart,
It is
right?
Quick Strike. But doesn't do anything, so it would thwart for 2.
Good thing you went to Altrigo.
Yeah, because that would have, after this minion attacks and damages you, remove a card at random from your hand from the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's like the pirate, the tougher pirate. And I can Hulk smash that because I think it gets overkill, right?
Yep. If you pay for it with this physical.
Yes, I have a limitless strength, so that certainly will happen. Oh, I do have a ready force. I have unstoppable force. So it's not a problem. I can heal and unstoppable force.
Yes.
So there's a thing.
Yes.
All right. So I got that going for me. So where are we now? Although I could Hulk smash twice also. I think. With your helicarrier, my helicarrier, and Quinn carrier, I could Hulk smash twice. Which would be a lot. That would be kind of ridiculous. Something to talk about. I don't think we do it, but it's still pretty fun to think about.
He attacks me, and you're chomping, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna lockjaw him. All right. So that would be if damage from the attack defeats an ally, put the top card of the Infinity Stone in play. So that happens immediately and then goes off immediately. You are stunned. Oh, you! That was terrible. We got so excited, we forgot terrible things could happen to us still. Oh, that's so terrible. Well, yep. I don't even know what to say. Like, it's not good. It's not good. All right, so that is the end of that. And now we take our encounter cards. Now, why do you have an extra one again? Oh, I forgot to take one when I decked. I definitely decked. Oh, no, I did at the end of last turn, and I revealed. Hold on, I'm first, brother. This is you, by the way.
I think I flip down and get rid of it.
Okay, so you exhaust?
I don't think we want an acceleration on the main scheme.
Is that the other option?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, no. You're right. All right, so flip your first one. So nothing.
Cool.
Because quick strike. Oh, nothing. Wow, that was the best ever obligation card to ever come out in the recorded history of obligation cards. Holy crap, that was good. You have to pay fists for one of those Hulk smashes. Yes, well, for the overkill, of course, and I got limitless strength, so that's not a problem for one of them.
Let's see. I think I need a mansion myself.
Go for it. And unfortunately, my my laboratory is useless right now because I have no cards to play on this alter ego side at this point.
So what are you doing this turn?
I am probably going to Hulk smash this dude. So I'm probably going to flip, attack to get rid of my stunned, and then ready myself with unstoppable force, and then Hulk smash. I could still theoretically double Hulk smash if you want me to kill one of yours as well.
Double Hulk smash? That require you to attack twice. You can't.
You are correct. I lied. I cannot double Hulk smash. You are absolutely correct. I do have Blade, but he's not going to kill anything right now. Because I should have an extra Hulk smash card in my hand, so I could Blade to do 2 damage to something.
Oh, you can do 2. Okay.
If you need my helicarrier, let me know. I don't think I need it.
I don't think I need the helicarrier per se, but I think I will 4 for 2. Since I'm down here anyways. Yep. I'll flip up and do 2 damage to one of the pirate lackeys, and maybe like Blade can kill it.
Yep.
I will rage because I'm mad.
Angry. Oh, under surveillance is good. Although +2 attack is pretty good too, even though you can't stun with it.
It's not worth 2 though, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a one-time use. Without the stun, you're right. I don't know that it's worth 2. 1-2 punch is pretty good. But you can't.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I think I do this. I put in under surveillance.
Yep. I mean, it's just an all-around great card. Just wherever, yeah. So we don't forget.
Then I do this to get rid of the armor.
Oh, nice. That's after you attack only.
I put this out.
Yeah, unfortunately. After you defeat a minion, exhaust interrogation room to move a threat from a scheme. Yeah, and unfortunately we can't have you flip on my turn because that would have been nice. All right. So there's some shame going on here, but I'm going to draw a card first just to see what I get. Skilled Strike. So if I do that, then, well, I'll get rid of Hulk Smash and we'll see what happens. Because I could Skilled Strike to more overkill, but I think I use it to Power Blade. Although, we have 2 helicarriers. So I could, in theory... Oh, and a Quinn carrier. So I could also get rid of this. Oh, no, because I'm not attacking him. After hero makes a basic attack against Thanos. Yeah, because I'm not attacking Thanos. So never mind. I can't do that this turn. But I will have it for next turn. I mean, I'm going to have a ton of extra resources here. I already didn't use my laboratory.
Yeah, sorry. I tried to make
Hold
a
on.
play.
Can I double Hulk Smash for 1 attack?
Yes. Because they're independent triggers. They both qualify, right?
So if I do that, I won't be able to kill your dude, though. But I'll do 10 extra damage. The question is it worth it? 10 extra damage on Thanos or killing your dude. Alright. We'll figure that out. So when I flip over, I exhaust to get rid of stunned. We know that. Use my double resource genius to ready up.
If you don't use your genius, you could draw a card, right?
Yes. So
I don't know what you use genius for.
Yeah. Well, maybe for what I draw the card with. So I can helicarrier and Quinn carrier because I'm not using them anyway, right? You're right.
And at that point,
to draw a card and just see what happens.
Yeah, now you get bug.
Yep. But, well, oh, that's all we need is 1 point of damage. That's right. So I was going to say Blade can't attack, but it doesn't matter. We got Bug. Oh, I do have an extra Hulk Smash, so Blade can attack. All right. So I'm going to pay 3. So I get overkill on my attack. So that's 10 plus 4 is 14 to this dude. So that's 8 overkill.
8 minus 1.
When Thanos take any amount of damage. That, yep. All right. So Bug's... Oh, well, first I actually should have attacked with Bug. Killed him.
Yep.
And then when I attacked, Bug would have gotten healed there. Yes. I'm not going to play the other way, which would be not intelligent. So I get 2 more damage or 1 more thwart. I mean, do you want me to start working on him? I mean, Bug will be able to kill him next turn then. Why not, right?
Yep. Yep.
So that's 2 damage from Blade. And I don't think my spear's in my discard pile either. So hopefully I can get Bug that spear and go from there. Oh, wait, you never use your mansion, dude.
I did use my mansion. I didn't use my helicopter.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, we just... Yeah, it was an unfortunate set of circumstances that led to me being stunned there. All right, I'm going to get Spider-Man out, and I could get Target Acquired out as well. I mean, I feel like Target Acquired's like the just in case.
Like that one thing that made you get stunned?
Yeah, no, that would have been great not to be stunned there. All right, so we're going to add 2 threats to the scheme. 1, 2. Then we are... Yeah, Brent clarified. So we could have used both Hulk Smashers, and you only would have had to pay for the overkill on one of them, which is kind of a nice thing. That would have been awesome to do 20 damage, but we were close. Just Bug was a very much more important play there. Cool. All right. So he is going to attack you. Yes. Do you need me to chump?
I think I eat this. Do you mind blocking the Pirate Lackey with Blade?
I mean, Blade would still be alive. That's not the worst thing in the world. And then you don't have to remove the top card of your card from the game.
I just don't know. Like, it could be like a good card. So I'm just like, yeah, I think I just eat this.
Yep. All right.
For the best. 1.
Yep.
I'm okay with that.
So that's 4.
So
5.
that's 5.
Yep.
Still not great.
No,
but...
gosh. I keep forgetting how hurt you are. All right. So I'm taking 2. If this many attacks and damages you, so it doesn't attack and damage me, so we're good.
I mean, you're not sitting together for what that's
What was that?
You're not sitting pretty either.
Oh, this comes out. So then this gets reshuffled. Wonderful. I mean, I can block for me if I need to. You're confused. If you're already confused, discard a card at random. You know, if I discard Spider-Man or my double resource, I mean, double resource would be less bad than Spider-Man in this situation. I mean, that's the other negative of only a 4-card hand is more likely to discard what you don't want to lose. Yeah, because I mean, if I just got a double resource and a bunch of other garbage that's not useful. All right, anyway. So he is going to attack me. The question is, do I block? And I think the answer is probably yes. I don't have anything that's really pushing me to attack this turn. So I'm going to block. So he attacks for 4. I block for 3. Plus 1 more. So he attacks for 5. I block 3. So I take 2 damage. I think that was the right call. We can't both be at 3 health. That would have been bad. All right. Yeah. So let's go ahead and draw your card. Draw my card.
Of course, the villain attacks me.
Bug blocks. Oh, wait. This would have gone off against me. Hold on. So I do have to discard a card at random first. One of these buttons does that. This one. It was not Spider-Man. I'm okay with that. All right. So Bug blocks for you.
Sorry, dude.
That's okay. I mean, dude, that he is there give Thanos the tough status card. That's fine.
You're like, in the grand scheme of things, you can be.
Yeah, the problem
as much as
is
you want.
Pirate Lackey now, and this comes out. So, and I'm going to be first player. By the way, every stone has gone off against me. In case you were wondering who all the stones have gone off against, it's this guy.
I mean, you are the more threatening person.
I mean, it feels like that beginning scene of Infinity War, like.
But you haven't run away yet.
I have not run away and refused to turn back into Hulk. I might do that by the end of this game. We'll see.
Yeah.
Like, no. Not changing.
Are you first player now?
I mean, I don't want to be, but that is the requirements of the game. So, yes, I am first player. Oh, wait. Did I not flip my card? So, let's do that first. That was your card. Oh, here we go. This is something you can do.
Okay.
Oh, you do get to remove that stone,
for?
which is actually a very good stone to get rid of. So that doesn't make me sad. My other option here is I can play Lockjaw. We forgot about that last turn. We had so many extra resources. Lockjaw might have been a better play. Totally spaced on Lockjaw last turn.
Yeah.
But that's all right. We can do it this turn. I mean, Spider-Man's still better, right?
Yes,
in this point. And then I give you Helicarrier. Well, no, maybe I use Helicarrier and I get rid of this. Oh, I can't attack. Never mind.
Yeah.
So I give you Helicarrier and Quinn Carrier's wasted, is what we're saying. No, or I put out target acquired. That's what we were talking about. So I'm going to use both of my things.
Yeah.
So Helicarrier puts out target acquired. Quinn Carrier and my double resource put out Spider-Man. Spider-Man does 3. Are you okay with the lackey, or can you not?
Yeah, I'm flipping down.
Oh, okay. All right. So Spider-Man's gonna thwart for 3 off main or off this thing.
Main.
And another chumper for us. So it's not bad. It's not the worst thing in the world. I assume you're getting rid of this though. Okay,
yes.
Sweet. I have nothing to give you.
That's fine.
If you need to hold on to Fury till you flip down, you can meditate him in.
No, I need heal, man.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Now, the only negative there is you're throwing away 2 mental that you could use to thwart for 2. But I guess you got to lay down the law, so it doesn't matter. Hey! Hellcat! Now wait, are you saving your mental to do this?
I wanted to keep counterintelligence, but I can't afford it. 4 justice. 4 off of it.
Okay. And then we get rid of this stone. Boom.
I'm gonna flip down.
Yep. Oh, you couldn't afford Hellcat?
No, it's fine. Lay down the law is gonna superhuman 2 off, and Fury's gonna thwart 2. And he will chump for you.
Oh.
And I will go up to 9.
Did you want to get rid of him instead of jumping for 2? Or getting rid of 2 off the main? I mean, it gets rid of 1 and gets rid of the pirate forever. Because he won't thwart for 1, so it saves 1. And I mean, you're basically...
No, because if I flip up, I can trigger interrogation room, which will even it out.
Oh, good call. Yeah, and actually that's better. You want to do it that way. Yep, that makes sense. Sweet.
So we're under half there. And then getting Hellcat, I can somewhat
I mean, we're pretty built up. I think we got pretty lucky, honestly, with our side schemes or whatever, with our modulars. Which, hey, I'm not going to complain. All right, so ready up, draw up. Exciting, 4 cards. You know, Hulk might not be a terrible hero for new players.
Because you have to make like one decision.
I mean, you're just not making as many decisions each turn, which isn't the worst thing in the world. A movable object and endurance in my hand right now, and not a bazillion resources, unfortunately. And depth focus.
Man, I would really love to
I got...
meditate, but I feel like healing's the right call.
I don't know. You want to be low on health when you get your whatchamacall card.
Gamma Slam?
Yeah. Right? And you don't have any. I think you have 2 in your deck still.
You get one.
There's only one. But you want to be low on health. So, I mean, it's not like you're low. You're at 9.
I mean, Thanos will make sure that is.
That's not an
true.
issue. It's not an issue for when you're playing against Thanos. All right. I mean, I could spear, by the way, also to get rid of that tough. Now, granted, it's a temporary spear. Although, if I put it on Blade, it could be more permanent.
Blade isn't a guardian, dude.
Oh, neither of these are guardians. Never mind. And Bug's already in the discard, so yep, that spear is a resource. Good call. I might get rid of the armor this turn. I think that's...
Marvel Boy is a guardian, for whatever that's
Yes,
worth.
I think he already has piercing, though. If I'm not mistaken. All right, so we're going to add 2 to the main. Then...
I object.
Oh, we're going to add 1 to the main. Thank you for objecting, sir. And then he is going to thwart for 3.
3.
Plus... I keep saying thwart, I mean scheme.
Man, your inner demons are terrible.
Yeah, so that's 6. I mean, honestly, though, we've kept this at bay pretty well. I mean, it's got to go up to 28.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, I feel like I have definitely burned many things to thwart.
I mean, which is what it is, right? I mean,
the Justice deck, right? It's the Justice
we need
deck.
to build up. And you're helping us get there, and you're helping us flip down. Now, to be fair, most of your burning is so you can flip down more. But that's all right. It'll catch up eventually. Because every time you flip up, you're doing 2, right? So... I don't know. I feel like we're not in a worse situation than we were at the beginning of the game. Oh, did they go through their deck? He went through his deck. There should be an acceleration token.
Yes.
How many turns ago was that?
You should probably add like at least 3.
Okay. Yeah. Good call. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Something's wrong here. I was like,
Yeah, but this at least goes up to 28.
Yeah,
so you got that.
Yeah.
Fear will chump for you.
Yep. That makes sense. Oh, did we add 1 for him? We didn't add 1 for him. All right. So that's that. Remind me I have target acquired, by the way, if a terrible boost comes up.
You should just put it next to something.
Yeah.
Just put it up there.
Just put it right where we do the thing. What is that little card there? Oh, that's target acquired. Okay. Oh, and actually, when he did this to you, this would have come down. And then, of course, it triggers on my turn. Heal 3 damage from the villain and give it a face-down boost card. So he will have a boost for next time. An extra boost.
Of course he does.
I mean, it's a thing. Thanos is a thing.
Yeah.
All right. So we do have to draw our cards still, and then it'll be our turn.
Yep. Surge. Well, this isn't what I wanted.
That's
but...
definitely not great. And a double surge too. All right. So he's 3 plus nothing on the extra one and 1. Okay. That's 4. I mean, it's getting close, but there are worse cards that could have happened there. You were stunned. I mean, like, seriously? Deal 1 damage to your hero, 2 damage instead if you are already stunned. Seriously, 1 extra damage for to avoid being stunned? Oh. Terence. Why do I get stunned literally all the time? Yep. Well, that's fun. I am first player. Remember how I said I was going to get rid of this armor this turn? Guess what you can't do when you're stunned?
I mean, I feel like what we do is we just wait till we get to stage 3 and then we get rid of it.
I mean, we can't even get to stage 3 with the stupid armor.
I mean, you can. It comes back when you get to stage 3.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, I mean, he's at 35, though. Gosh. I think I do immovable object instead of death focus. I feel like that's the right call. So that way when he attacks me, at least he'll get retaliated on. So there's 1, 2, 3.
And then you put in
I
endurance?
think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, and retaliate. And then, yeah, I got my helicarrier to put in endurance for another 3 health. I mean, that seems pretty good. Maximum, what is it? 22 plus 3, 25 health. I'd feel much better if I was protection, but still pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, split personality.
Let's map this out. Yeah, I'm not playing it this turn. I'm gonna hold it. Let's put her in.
Yep. Oh, wait. I attacked, by the way. Hold on. What should I do with Spider-Man? Thwart for 1, I guess. Going with our philosophy from earlier. If you're attacking for 1 or thwarting for 1, may as well attack. And then...
Well, you do get rid of tough for whatever that's worth.
Oh! Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, so I can't use this, I guess.
Meditation? I mean, you can meditate Coulson in.
Do I want to heal, though?
That's up to you. I mean, healing for 7 is a thing. But getting a free Coulson is a thing, too. I mean, so what are you really losing?
I feel like we need the thwarting, actually.
From Coulson?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to meditate in Coulson. I mean, you could have done Coulson anyway, in all honesty, because you have Helicarrier and you do have Focused Rage. So you actually could have done Coulson either way if you really feel strongly about not meditating and healing instead. And you could actually remove 2 threat with Superhuman Law Division and meditation as well.
Wait, so what are you saying?
What I'm saying is, if you could use Superhuman Law Division to meditate for 2.
Okay.
And then you heal now, then you flip up Focus Rage, so you lose 1 of that healing, but who cares? And you still have Helicarrier.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3 to put pulse in.
Yeah, you'll still have 3 and be able to meditate off 2 more.
That seems like the right call, right?
And you'll heal. So
yeah.
It's
all right. Well, let's do that. 2 off of that.
Yep, 2 off main.
Heal to 15.
Wasteland Sniper says, just popping in to say hi. This weekend is SaltCon, so I've been playing games for the last 2 days and still have 2 to go. Woohoo!
Nice.
Yeah, awesome. Have fun, Mary. So it's SaltCon and Dice Tower West, or was Dice Tower West last weekend? That's weird that they're both...
I have no idea.
Wait. Okay, yeah. So we're still good.
So I flip up to do 2 damage here, and then Interrogation Room to drop by 1.
Oh, sweet.
Focus Rage, like you said, to draw a card. 1, 2, 3. Put Coulson in. Do I have counterintelligence? I think I just hold it so I don't burn through my deck quicker, because it's...
Sure. Now, how did you get that?
Split, right?
Oh, that's Coulson's search for?
Yeah.
Oh, so you pulled it from your discard pile.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I mean...
and then they both work for 2 each, so 4 in total.
I mean, that seems good.
And they should thwart for another 4 next turn.
And yeah, I've got 2 chumpers if we need them. Worst case scenario. But I'm at 12 health also, so I'm not too stressed right now.
Yeah.
So, all right, ready up, draw up. So I can pull Lockjaw out. Is basically all I want to do with this hand right now. I might ask for your mansion because this hand is complete garbage. I mean, I basically... Oh, no. Actually, I can use everything in this hand. Thunderclap will pay for Blade to attack. Assess the situation will just get me an extra card, and the other 2 will get Lockjaw. So actually, no. I don't need... I mean, The only negative is Quinn Carrier. What do I need? A lightning resource? I could do that instead of attacking with Blade. So, no, I have a decent hand here. I can get rid of this armor finally. I mean, finally? We say that, but we'll see what happens with stuns and everything else. Like, I keep thinking I'm going to be able to get rid of it, but that just never seemed...
Well, it's going to come to me, right?
I mean, we've said that every time, and somehow, some way, every time it has come to me. Do I just take this? I think I take it, right? That way I save my chumper for you.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm going to take this one. Well, I'm at 12 health. I'm okay. All right. So that wasn't too bad. So it's 4. And he gets 1 because of my retaliate.
Well, 5, right?
Why 5?
Because it's boost 1.
You are correct.
4
you are correct.
Plus boost 1.
Yep. But he takes 1 because of my retaliate, which I did do.
So flip it up.
You're going to have to discard 4 cards. Speaking of not going through your deck faster.
Okay.
All right. So he is attacking you. I'm going to block with Spider-Man.
Okay. Does that mean you're discarding 4 cards?
Oh, son of a... Every time. Every freaking time. Yes. I guess I am. Insight 1. Which is not great. Give Thanos a tough status card. You cannot place 2...
I'm fine. I'm fine with that boost.
Wait. You're fine?
The boost is just tough.
Oh. I incited 1, which I shouldn't have done. Sorry. I was reading the top for no apparent reason. So I don't need to target acquired that.
Yeah.
So it's just a tough. So Spider-Man's gone.
Yes.
All right. Sorry. I got very confused there. I was reading the top for no apparent reason. All right. Let's draw our cards. Keep going. Well, Mary, that sounds awesome. I don't know if you're still out there, but enjoy the rest of your SaltCon. When revealed,
Did you do this, by the way?
I did not. So that's gone, and I got to discard 4. I mean, the good news is I don't go through my deck very fast normally, so...
I just hope you don't draw 4 different...
So that's an ally, an event, and an ally. So 2.
Ally. 2.
Although, I've got to be honest, I'm not real happy with that discard. Like, Orbital Smash I don't give it as much of a crap about, but gosh, losing Fury and Marvel Boy does not make me real happy. I should still be confused, right?
Yes, you're still confused.
We'll keep that up there. I was about to say, I don't think I've thwarted this entire game myself. So, I should definitely still be confused. Yeah, it's not great. I gotta be honest. Alright. So, this flips up. Put the Infinity Stone in. I mean, that means, guess what? Guess who it's coming to? Oh, it's coming to you! And it's a stun! I'm not jumping for you. By the way, no way, no how am I jumping for you. Oh, do you want me to jump this, though? I can jump this.
Do I jump that?
No, you don't jump it. I jump it.
Block it. I just block it, right? Like 3 attack. It's fine.
I mean, you're losing a 3 attack. You could kill him. Let me jump it for you.
That's true.
Who cares? Right?
Okay. Well, are you using Blade at all?
I mean, I could have potentially used Blade this turn. But I don't know. I mean, he's only 2 attack. You're 3 attack.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. What do you think?
It's fine. I think I'll just block.
Okay. All right. So that's nothing. We do have to figure out how to get rid of it now, though. Is the only negative. I mean, I can do 2 with Blade for sure. All right. So figure out if you need your mansion or not. Because if not, I wouldn't mind drawing an extra card. Just because I have Assess the Situation and Thunderclap, which I don't need to use. Oh, Thunderclap. Hold on. I mean, I could Thunderclap.
No, but I feel like Lockjaw's still the right call here.
All right.
So let's see. So you're spending both of these, and you're spending...
And I mean, I could put out Assess the Situation and Thunderclap to power Blade. So technically...
So if you don't use blade, you have enough, right?
If I don't use blade, I have enough for what? For thunderclap?
No, no, no. For this.
Oh yes, yes, that is true. Yep.
Okay, so if I do this,
Yes, I did say I was getting rid of that armor, didn't I?
yeah.
You thinking about split personality?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, split. Because if I hold this, I can play
Why don't you play
right?
it
'Cause
now
I'm ready.
before you split?
Because I have to.
I
I
thought
have
these
to.
were the three cards you were playing. Why did you point over here? I'm confused.
No, I have 1, 2, 3
Yeah,
to pay for split. But how do I pay for Ready for Rumble? You want me to discard Focus
yeah,
Rage?
that's what I thought you were gonna do. I mean, do you really want to hold both of them? You think you're gonna pay for Focus Rage this turn?
I mean, I get a 6-card hand, right? Or a 4-card hand. Or
Yeah, I
whatever.
mean, go for it if you want.
I just don't. I probably don't need to take that much damage in card draw, though, right?
I mean, I like doing it. I like having 2 and mansion. I love drawing 3 cards a turn, but that is up to you.
Wait, so are you using your
I
mansion?
don't have a mansion.
Or no, are you using your Helicarrier? What are you using your Helicarrier for?
I can give it to you. Go for it.
You're not. You're not doing anything.
No, I don't
are
think
you?
I am. So you could do Focus Rage right now. Oh, I see what you're saying.
So I take this out
Yep.
of my hand, right? And I
Yep.
play this. So I flip down. These go in my
Drop
discard.
to 6.
So 5. That's pretty good. That feels good.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3. So I can pay for all of these. And I just hold that. Seems fine.
Yeah. And you can give
Right.
me mansion, which makes me happy. Because then
Yeah. Take mansion.
I might be able to do something different. Which I can't, which is kind of a waste unless I flip down at this point. But we'll see. Oh, no, it lets me attack with Blade and get rid of his thing. So, yes, that isn't a waste,
Yeah.
actually. So,
Okay, so I'm flipping up.
hold on,
I'm
2
gonna
damage.
ready.
Who do you want to do it to?
I'm doing it to Thanos. Get rid of tough.
Oh, nice. Nice. Good call. Forgot he had tough.
Let's thwart for 2 each.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll have Lockjaw in. Good boy. 2 thwart for 2 as well.
Wait, before they go, because I changed forms, I need to do this.
Oh, yep.
So I'm gonna thwart for 4.
So 4 more.
I'm gonna lay down the law.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. And then those did that, and then I'm just gonna punch the Pirate Lackey for 2, and then
Wait, you attacked
Interrogator.
for 3, dude.
Or yeah, attack for 3. My
I was
bad.
about to say.
I just used attacking Thanos with the
Yeah.
armor. attack
So
for 2.
that takes 1 off main.
And I'm going to 4 Justice.
What's for justice again?
Another 4.
Oh, wow.
Main.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Came
I
to play.
mean,
So that Helicarrier let me do
yes. That was awesome. Yeah, no, that was a very good turn. Very, very good turn. Because guess who's back? Back again. Where's Lockjaw? There he is. Lockjaw's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? So that's 2 resources and 2 more to pay for Lockjaw, the good boy. And then I'm gonna play.
How you feeling about threat now?
I'm feeling much better. All right, I'm assessing the situation for next. So that gives me an extra card. I got a 5-card hand, Terence. I got a 5-card hand. I'm gonna attack.
It's like alter ego.
Yes, I attack for 4. And -1 for the armor. So that's 1, 2, 3 off main scheme. But then I'm getting rid of this garbage.
Finally.
So there's a fist. There's my lightning. Armor is gone.
And Blade's
And
attacking.
Blades
I
can
guess.
attack. Yep. I mean, he could. He
So
could
what are you doing-
thwart
What are you doing with Lockjaw?
theoretically. But I think attacking's.
You gonna thwart
I
with
think I'm gonna
Lockjaw?
thwart with Lockjaw again because it's 2-2, right? So I'd always, not always, but usually prefer to to thwart. I feel like thwart's more valuable. Well,
look at this sense of justice.
Wait, you looked at your hand before I was done, Terrence? Cheater.
There's nothing else for you to do.
Well, I'm done now. I'm still confused. It's no good. All right, so I do draw my 5-card hand. Woohoo! Guess who's back? Oh, I want another card. I mean, I can use Limitless Strength to pay for Unstoppable Force.
You can also pay for Unstoppable Force to draw a card.
Yeah, and hope I get something that's more expensive. Honestly, I really would love to get my mansion at some point.
Is it in your discard?
Oh, is that my last card? If it's not in my discard,
No, it's in your discard.
Oh, man. I mean, theoretically, we could math out what this last card is, but I'm not. I ain't got time for that. So 3 on main. Did you do your 2 damage when you flipped? I think you did, right?
Yeah, I got it. Tough.
Okay. Hey, you're going to actually have to be stunned, not me. I'm so happy.
About this.
So happy. You have no idea.
But you have the readying.
I mean, I could chump for you. Is that what you're asking me to do here?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's like 3 attack. It's okay. You could pay 1 to basically get rid of it. That's hilarious.
I mean, do you want me to then in this situation?
No,
I chump for you, you chump for me, and I'll take the stun.
No, do you want to?
I mean,
fine.
Do you have a 1 attack card
like
too? You don't though, right? So like, it's gonna be more of a pain for you.
I mean, I'll just waste my attack. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I think 1 turn of wasting attack is not bad for you. For me, it's like everything I do triggers off my attack. It feels like.
No, just like I have so many things. Like a lot of my deck's built around boarding and events and stuff, so I'm not super sad about it.
All right. So we're gonna have him attack you, and obviously you're blocking with Coulson. Yeah,
I would like to not chump with Hellcat because I can return on my hand.
Yeah. I can certainly Blade or Lockjaw, no problem.
Probably
yeah, I mean,
right?
Blade's been kind of nice to have around.
I mean, Lockjaw at worst you Limitless Strength it back into play.
Wait, what?
You can always Limitless Strength Lockjaw
back. What is Limitless Strength
before you draw?
The three resource.
Yeah, because you're about to shuffle your deck, so if you play him again, he at least will be back.
Yes, and so that actually means that I have to play him this turn, and even this turn before I do this draw a card nonsense.
Yes. So you want to chump with him,
or not chump with him, and reshuffle and get.
All right. So I'm stunned.
Yes. So, but yeah, I'll block with him. Okay, we're good. All right. So draw your card. I draw mine.
Give Thanos a face down boost card. He's inevitable.
Oh, hold on. He also gets this, right?
Yeah. And then so he gets a second one.
For what?
Shuffling the Infinity Stone.
Oh my gosh. So we're going to have to chump whatever it is, obviously, which is not the worst thing. Attach to the villain. The villain gains piercing. I mean, piercing, who cares? It's the +1 attack that's the not great part about that. I mean, I can get rid of that, right?
Sure.
Like, I mean, because I always end up with... I mean, I have a million fists. That's all I have. And then I got Quinn Carrier. So...
Yeah. All right, but you're first player.
Yep. So what am I going to get here? Oh, minion. All right, that's the one I do not care very much about.
It's the one you're like, bring it.
So I should get rid of this though, right? Combat knife. We don't.
Ideally, I mean, base 5 attack is kind of.
Are you going
right?
to need the card draw? Where are we at with card draw? I mean, I guess I want.
Like,
I don't. No, I don't want the
mansion
mansion because I need to get Lockjaw. So we're going to do this. 3.
You can do that first. Just use.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're not Boundless Rage. I feel like it's gonna go. You're not at high enough health to make it worth it, right?
I mean, is it though?
I mean,
am I gonna flip down? I don't know. I mean, is that better or Crushing Blow?
It combos well with Crushing Blow because then you're hitting for 5.
Right.
for 1. Um,
So let me, for now, just use Helicarrier to bring Lockjaw.
you can't, right? Does Lockjaw, you get to play...
Next card the player
cost.
plays
You
is
have to-
phased by 1. I'm playing this card, right? Oh, I guess not.
But
Yeah.
you have to like do the thing where it says...
All right, so Unstoppable Force seems like it's not going to happen this turn. So I'll do that as my 4th. To put Lockjaw in. It's sad because I don't get that card draw, but I feel like everything else is more important. Do you need me or want me to thwart the 2?
I wouldn't be sad about it.
Well, all right, so I'm going to Skilled Strike and do this to get rid of this. Let's do that.
Do you want the attack? You want the 4 damage?
Can only spend... I mean, these 2 would be super nice.
Do you want my Helicarrier?
I mean, do you need it?
I don't know. You can take it. It's fine.
All right, so I definitely am putting Boundless Rage in.
You can. You don't
Actually,
have to
you
spend
know
this,
what?
right?
Wait, what?
You can wait to spend this.
Till when? Oh, right. Yeah, so we can see what you can do. Although if...
Wait, do you have to spend... Oh, no. If it's cost 0.
I Helicarriered to do Boundless Rage. So I attack for 5 now.
Yeah, so now you're just going to hit for 5
certainly.
off the bat, right? And we'll see what I do on my
well,
turn, right?
Yeah, but we should math it out a little bit. So what do you want Lockjaw to do, though?
Probably.
You said thwart?
This is 2/2 stat line, right?
So the question is, if I'm not playing Crushing Blow, I can always Blade for it. So the question is, I mean, why don't you draw your card with your mansion, and let's see what happens there. So
I want to do this.
Yep.
And I probably want to do this.
Well, then you can draw 1.
And then I'm going to draw...
All right, so let me just do
2.
this. Let me just do Crushing Blow to attack with Blade. It's fine. I mean, I lost 3 damage. That's it. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I still do 2, so it's not the end of the world. All right, so go ahead and do your turn now, because you're going to have a lot of drawing and taking damage and stuff like that, so let's...
So the first thing I'm going to do is do this, right?
So 1, 2. What was your third? Oh, 3. Yep. And then you can draw 2.
And then I do this.
Yep. I just love that. I'm sorry, I do. And there's your get. Oh, and that's why I said, like, you don't mind having some damage on you. Although Gamma Slam right now is only... You're only down 4 health? Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not great right now.
I think I just put her back into play. Hellcat.
So you take her out and put her back? And you're not going to Gamma Slam? That's very sad.
I just think thwarting's more important.
Yep.
For what I need to do, and I get rid of stun.
Yep. Cool.
Do I flip down?
It doesn't matter. I was about to say, if you're first player, you definitely do not flip down, because that's 2 extra boost cards coming toward that. But it does not.
That's why I was considering, because I'm not first
Yeah.
player. I definitely would not do it. If
I mean,
I
you
was
can
first
flip
player.
down. I don't think it's going to be the end of the
I
world.
just think at six threat seems pretty managed at this point.
Yeah. I mean, at some point we need to consider me flipping
okay.
down instead of you, because I get Banner's Laboratory as an extra bonus. But yeah, we didn't think about it, so I think at this point... Oh, and meditation. Yep. And you do have meditations too.
Meditation and Fury.
Yeah, it's pretty good combo there. All right, so I'm drawing my 4 cards this time. Oops, I've decked as well. So things are going to look potentially very different next turn. All right. I mean, I can Thunderclap, so if we get some... I mean, this one's bringing a minion in.
You are getting something.
I mean, the problem is those suckers have Quick Strike and discard a random card, which I might just block myself. So we'll see what happens. Actually, if it comes to you, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So, but we can't make that happen. So Lockjaw is going to block for me, I think.
Okay.
What was that? I did not. So 1, 2, 3.
2.
2, because
For object.
you guys, I object. I
Object.
figured that's how She-Hulk would sound. I object.
Like Phoenix
Yes.
right now.
All right. So we got an extra card there. So one at a time. Oh, I'm clearly. Yeah, I said I was blocking Lockjaw. Okay. Yep, that was a lot. It's a big number. So that's boosted 7 plus his original 4. Yeah, that would have killed me at full health almost. So thank goodness for Lockjaw. Good boy is right. Oh my gosh, I love Lockjaw. Now, this not good card. Well, again, not the worst of the enemy cards, but it's kind of annoying. Oh, so it puts an acceleration.
Wow,
I mean, honestly, it's not that bad when you're that close to the bottom of the deck, though, right? Like, I mean, it's better than a minion and you have 1 card left in the deck, you know what I mean? Or the last card coming out as a minion, which is worse.
Yeah.
So if you're...
Yeah, I just feel like at some point...
I mean, we got to start punching.
Those
yeah. Well, I mean, you just discarded a Gamma Slam, Captain. We got to start doing something. All right. So where are you at? He's going to...
he has to thwart.
Yeah. So that's 3 plus nothing is 3. And I feel like you can help smashing here soon too. Like we do have the threat managed pretty decently. All right. So we're encounter cards, so we got to draw another one.
Yeah.
Attached to Thanos. When Thanos activates, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. So this is that bull crap. And this time it goes off against you. Unless I block for you, which... Oh, quick strike.
Do you want me to do something about that?
I'm just terrified that it's like one of my good attacks, right? So do I Blade?
You jump a Blade? Yeah, you just get rid of Blade.
But that's a full deck to get him back, and he's been really good. Maybe I just block myself. I don't have anything that is forcing me to do anything myself this turn. Well, Skilled Strike kind of does. And not really... Well, I can Thunderclap for sure. Oh. I think I'm just going to block it. And I'm going to Thunderclap.
Okay.
Go ahead.
One.
Was that? Yep.
It's like 1, give him tough.
Yay.
Okay.
I mean, again, not the worst thing in the world, but still something we need to get rid of at some point. So, you're first player.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Go for it.
Do I meditate here?
I think so. Because aren't you stunned? Oh, no, you got rid of that. Yeah, you meditate for Fury, right? I mean, you do have split personality, too.
Yeah, I feel like I want to hold that. So do you need cards? What's your deal?
I mean, I could use cards. I'm going to Thunderclap. Right now, my goal is just Thunderclap and assess the situation. But then, again, I'm wasting Quincare. Oh, nope. Can't get rid of that. So, no. Yeah, right now, it looks like...
All right, so I'm going to meditate to put Fury
Draw
in.
3 and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a double resource or something to get Lockjaw back, but I don't know. Or...
All right, I'm going to flip up. Wait, do I have enough? Let's see. If I do this, and I can pay 1, 2. One, 2. Do you need Helicarrier?
I mean, mine or yours?
I
don't think
mine.
so. I mean, right now I don't need anything. Right now I'm wasting a lot of resources. So the question is, if I get your mansion, I might need stuff. But right now, like, I have a ton of extra resources. So if you want to do your mansion and take my helicarrier, that's probably fine. Because I got nothing to use it on right now. But if I draw a card, I might. So I don't know.
Do you want?
I mean,
mansion,
I kind
then?
of do because I'd love to get my mansion or something useful.
Okay, take it.
I mean, that is useful, right? So,
Because you can now ready yourself. You can do that right now.
Okay. And draw a card.
Because then you get a card draw, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to just use these two to do it. Ready. Oops. Not draw myself. And draw a card. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I didn't want to do it with Helicarrier, though. Well, it doesn't matter at this point, but because I was potentially saving Helicarrier for you.
Okay, so I'm going to spend Ground Stomp to Superhuman Lawn Division. Take 2 off, main. Flip up to... Do you want me to damage...
When did this happen? Did we...
Pirate Lackey?
Oh, yeah. That was at the end of their turn. What...
You want me to damage Pirate Lackey because then you can hit with Bug, or do you want? Or are you just gonna swipe them for 3? No, you're gonna hit. You're gonna.
I was gonna Thunderclap.
Let me
also.
just get rid of Tough. Let me just get rid of Tough.
Okay. Just with an attack.
No, with my Do you even
lift, bro? Oh, the 2 damage. Yeah. Because I was.
Yeah. I really like that.
Oh yeah.
Damage.
It's definitely nice.
Alright, so I have Fury. Okay, so I flipped up. So that's my response. I'm going to Sense of Justice to lay down the law, so I'm going to get rid of that side scheme.
Okay, nice.
I'm also going to trigger lay down the law again to remove another 4 off main. And then I'll hurt myself to draw a card. Oh, wait. I want to do this different. Wait. So.
Oh, you're thinking about clearing the area with Fury?
No, it's fine. Alright, so draw a card. Yeah, okay. Helicarrier and clear the area. Remove another 4 off main.
Wow.
And I hold that for next turn.
Oh, actually, hold on. Can you not Helicarrier and split personality and pay for it with something else instead? Because then I can get Bug out and Thunderclap. Wait, do I need to Thunderclap? I guess if I attack with Blade and Bug, I don't need to Thunderclap. I mean, it's just 3 more damage on boss. 4 more damage on boss if I can Thunderclap. So it's 4 damage for you to take 1 damage. Is that right? Yeah, so you'd have to discard that to pay for whatever. I appreciate that.
Alright, Hellcat will clear the scheme down to 0.
Okay.
And Nick Fury will attack for 2.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're at the point where we should be able to just smash everything down at this point. All right, so I'm paying 2 to get Bug out. Bug will attack for 1. And then I am going to pay for Thunderstrike with your Helicarrier and Thunderclap and assess the situation. Pays for, Skilled Strike, which kills this one and does 3 to Boss Man. Then when I attack, it heals Bug up. I attack for 5. And I don't have anything to pay for Blade, but that's fine. I mean, I think that worked out pretty well. All right, cool. Yep.
Ready up.
Ready up. Draw up. I have 2 crushing blows, by the way.
What's
that's the thing that just deals damage equal to your attack. So I have 15 damage with just crushing blows.
Do I just take damage for you because I can flip down easier and you just stay at 7?
I mean, I don't mind any of that. I mean, I've got Blade and potentially Bug. I mean, obviously,
like Fury could chump for you, right? and then I take my attack.
Sure. I mean, you also have what's her name to take an attack
And,
too, if you.
yeah, if I have to. I do like to keep her around just because she helps with the
Yeah,
thwarting.
and I mean, I'd like to pull out Lockjaw too. So right now, I can pull out Lockjaw with Thunderclap and Limitless Strength. I've got Quinn Carrier and Helicarrier to pay for my 2 crushing blows and just do a ton of damage. Yeah, I think we're at the point where we just smash to smithereens. So 4 on the main scheme, because you don't have to thwart as much at this point. So you can now focus on chumping / helping with damage as well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna attack and then heal probably. With
Now the only
punch.
negative I'm just thinking about that is he's gonna get his armor back. What does it take to get rid of that? An attack and lightning and something?
Yeah, or mental.
And fist. So I will.
It's physical and something.
So I'll
you can
clearly
always
be able
carry
to do it. Yeah. Which does mean I'm not going to be able to crushing blow twice and bring in Lockjaw. But it is what it is. It's fine. All right.
Okay.
So where are we now? He is attacking
me.
you. So you said you're going to just take it? I mean, he does have this. What is this? When Thanos activates, put the top card. So he's going to put a stone out, too. Now, the good news about this, in this situation...
I guess.
In this situation, it doesn't add an extra stone, because he only adds a stone if he didn't have one out, right? So it actually...
When he activates, he puts the top card of the stone in.
And then you resolve it. Right. Whereas for me, when there was a stone in, he put a second one in, and both resolved. But because he has a stone in play because of this, he won't draw an extra one. So it just basically brings it out of turn earlier. So that's not terrible. Should we chump this, though?
Because it's that?
Well, just because because it's an
it's
extra damage. I mean, it's 3, 4, 5 damage. Or, 6, 5 off the bat. Plus a stone. So do you chump this one and then block yourself? Or we'll chump with Blade or something for the next one?
I thought you
like having Blade around. I mean, he's nice in this deck because if I ever have an extra card, which I'm going to have to discard anyway, it gives me a free attack with him, right? It's a free 2 damage for any extra card I have.
It's fine. I'll eat this and then I'll heal on my turn.
So you're not going to block. Oh, right. Yeah.
No, and if it's really bad, we
do.
Target acquired, right?
All right, so that's 2 more. So that's 7 total.
7.
Ouch.
Oh, you got to do this.
And you got to deal with this. And you're stunned.
Okay. Well, that kind of ruined my plan.
Oh,
because stun means I don't make the basic attack.
Well, you're gonna have some card draw and stuff too, so there is that.
It's fine. I will just heal.
All right, and then you are blocking with Fury on this attack.
Yes.
Give the villain additional boost card. Well, we don't care about that.
Keep going.
I mean, I don't mind. Oh, yeah. All right.
There you go. It's energy.
Yep. That was a good block for sure. And then this would have been gone anyway after the first attack, and then he just puts out a stone. So this will be my stone. I'm confused. If you are already confused, discard a card. I mean, we'll see what it is, what my hand is, but I that's not the worst thing in the world. Or maybe I don't know how I could get rid of confused, but anyway. All right. So now you have to draw a card though. And I have to draw a card. Badink, badink. Attach to the villain.
You're getting rid of this.
What does he get? Oh, ranged. I mean, we literally could.
No, just the +1.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I do retaliate. Has he hit me? Like, we've forgotten retaliate at least 2 or 3 times, I'm guessing. I've totally spaced on the fact that I've had... Oh, no, I just got retaliate not long ago, so maybe not. The villain schemes. Like, this is... Oh, except for frickin' this is going to trigger right now.
Yep.
Well, nothing we can do about it. All right, so that's going to change things. Hopefully it's one of the crushing blows that go away. Or Thunderclap. just not my triple resource, really, is what we care about here. All right. So he schemes for 3 plus 1 is 4. Well, this is the scary part right here. Do. Okay, that's fine. Thunderclap. It definitely makes it harder to get out Lockjaw, but I mean, maybe I just can't this turn, which means this limitless strength is somewhat useless.
Well, you pay these two, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah, Lockjaw if you really want.
But then I can't get rid of his armor, and then I can't knock that 11 down.
Sure.
So, yeah, we'll see.
All right.
And I can't get rid of this.
Your
that's
first
the
player.
other thing. I could get rid of this too, theoretically. Yeah.
Your
So
first
what
player.
is this? Oh, we don't care about this. Oh no, the +1 attack we do care about.
I can give you a card draw.
All right, we want to start with that. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that does change things. That makes Lockjaw a lot easier to get in.
It's a burn of a resource at this point, right?
Yeah. Does it get Lockjaw in? Because you said I can't pay for it with Helicarrier.
I think that's how that reads. It says to pay the resource,
Yeah.
right?
And Helicarrier says choose a card, reduce the resource cost of the next card that the player plays this phase. Well, you're still... I don't know if you're playing it. Yeah, it's weird terminology. If anybody knows the answer to that, please let us know. I mean, I'd like to know. So can you use Helicarrier to pay for something in your discard? I mean, I think it's probably something that had to be... All right, so where are you at on your turn? No, I know, but what are you thinking about for your turn?
Spirit split personality. So 1, 2, 3.
Are you going to hold for justice?
Just because it's at 8. It just goes up 4 turns, so you kind of got to like...
Yeah, no, I think you're right. And then you can heal too while you're down. Okay, all right. I'm going to bug first to knock this down. 1.
Do you want me to split first because it's an action?
I mean, you can. Yeah, that'll give us some
cards,
idea
yeah.
of what's going on. All right, I'll put the 1 damage on bug.
All right, so I flip down. I draw a 5-card hand.
You got a lot of resources. You can finally counterintelligence.
I have counterintelligence.
You can use meditation to remove 2 threat also.
Yep.
I feel like this means I flip down. What do you think about that?
You lose Boundless Rage for what?
That's true. I don't necessarily want that. I mean, I think a crushing blow with my energy, as weird as that sounds. I just can't pay for Lockjaw. Like, I'm so close. If I can't use Helicarrier, I can't see a way I can pay for Lockjaw. And
Unless you flip down.
still do stuff. Well, can I use this resource? Yeah.
Yeah.
I could.
All right.
All right, well, let's get rid of 1 crushing blow and use Quinn Carrier. Wait, this generates 2. Well, but we're trying to get rid of this.
Yeah, that
But now I'm not going to be able to get rid of armor, by the way.
It's
fine. Well, maybe you...
You can just...
Well,
There's always
yeah.
next turn.
That's true.
Always next
That's
turn.
true.
No, I'm stunned.
Okay.
I can't do it this time.
All right. So I'm going to crushing blow with my Helicarrier is what we said, right?
Yeah. So that's just not... That's 5.
Yep, so that does 5, and I do 5 more myself, and that also heals bug. So, boom, advance.
And do you want to flip down?
I think so. Right?
Okay.
And then I can get Lockjaw out?
Yep. You do lose Boundless Rage.
Yeah. I still think it's worth it.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think?
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. So I'll flip down. It lets me hold a double resource.
Wait, aren't you? Didn't you already
I
do
did
5
10
damage? Then?
right now. So he's flipped.
So He's flipped. Okay. I was just like,
No, no,
he
no,
has
no,
10
no.
health.
So he's tough. I already discarded his card. He's tough. He has 56 health.
Okay. Yep.
And then when revealed, we get his armor back. If you want to find that, that'd be great.
I feel like it keeps coming
What?
back. This thing's stupid.
All right, I'm gonna do this and this to get Lockjaw. I mean, it feels like we're in a good spot. Do you need Lockjaw to thwart?
Slockodge and he's gonna chump for me.
I can do that. So he will. What do you think? Thwart? I know you had a lot of thwarting cards, or get rid of tough.
That's up to you.
And let's get rid of tough.
Okay.
Oh, I guess Bug can get rid of tough next turn. Never mind. He'll thwart.
Well, I'm gonna get rid of tough because I'm flipping up.
Oh, he's got armor. So actually, he would not have. Oh, I got you. So yes. So yeah, we'll keep tough on, and I'll just thwart for 2.
Okay.
And I get to hold my double.
Wait, am I first player? You're first player.
Yes.
What's happening?
We forgot to move the first player.
Okay. I'm healing for 7.
Seems good. See, you've never double healed, right? That's why I kind of feel like.
I was gonna double heal for 1 turn, but we decided I wanted to get something else.
Muhammad says he can't find a ruling, but he said it seems like you should be able to helicarrier or lockjaw, but he can't find a ruling on it.
I'm gonna super law division to remove to thwart by 2.
So we just have 4 more to get rid of.
Counterintelligence for you.
Seems good.
Do I do that?
I mean, it doesn't feel like you have a whole lot to do with your cards.
Okay. Flip up. Get rid of tough.
Yep.
And then I think I just put Hellcat in.
Oh, yeah.
For 2.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Do I do that? No. Hold on. I still have Helicarrier. I will... Oh, you used your Helicarrier.
I did use my helicarrier.
Did you? May I just damage myself for 1? Draw a card.
Ooh.
I have her in here just for how often I usually flip in this deck, but there aren't enough minions.
You do have a lightning and a fist.
I can't attack. I can't attack though.
Oh, that's right. You have to attack.
And exhausted.
That's right.
I will do what I was gonna do. This for justice. Remove 4, and then still play Hellcat.
You still have 3?
And
with your helicarrier?
Yeah. So
I mean, there's no reason for her to thwart or do anything, though, right?
Yeah. So I'll just leave her at full health.
Yep. You can just flip it over. F. Yep.
And then I ready up.
Yep. Seems good. All right.
I feel like my job is to manage threat, and I feel like I've done.
Oh
that.
yeah, no. We definitely. Oh, I drew an extra card. Oh, and it was my mansion.
Oh, this is so.
You know what's not
It's
sad?
stunned.
Energy Spear with Bug, and Marvel Boy, and Hulk Smash, double Hulk Smash. You know what is sad? There's 0% chance I could pay for all of that.
I mean, you can draw cards.
Yeah. Well, and I've got I can play at least Spear for free with my laboratory. So actually, I can pay for more of it than I realize I can. All right. So four on the main. Actually, let's just do 1 and discard your 4 justice, right? Or counterintelligence or whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. All right. So now he is going to scheme against me. So he schemes for just 3 still. So that part doesn't change.
Yeah.
And 2 more. 4, 5. Which is not the worst thing in the world. Let's see what stone you're going to get. Oh. Well, you have interrogation room. I don't think that is the worst thing in the world to lose at this point. All right. So then he is attacking you. Oh, but you said you wanted me to chump this for you.
It would be nice. It's not the end of the
what do
world.
I get rid of then? That's the problem. I mean, endurance? Like, I don't know what to get.
Are you healing? You flip down, you're not healing, right?
I'm probably not healing, but I like a free resource. I mean, I could get rid of Blade, I guess.
Do you want me to just eat this on the
I mean, I don't think you can eat it. I think you'd have to block.
I mean, I can eat it.
I mean, I could get rid of endurance
right?
also. That's the other thing.
Yeah, but then you go down to like
4
3 health, dude. Or like 4 health,
Yeah.
4 health. I think I just eat it on the chin.
All right. I mean, you're flipping down next turn anyway. The problem is he's attacking for 5. Can you? I mean, if he draws a 3, you're dead. So I'm blocking with Blade. I'm blocking with Blade. Or I'm going to block with Lockjaw and discard Blade, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you would have been dead. Alright. So Lockjaw's gone.
So is Blade.
I think Blade is the right call here, right?
Yep. I mean, Bug's about to get Energy Spear. I feel like you're not sad about losing.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not... I mean, he's more of a feel-good character. Like, it feels good to have somebody who could jump for me at any moment if I need it. He's like...
I mean, I could have jumped with Hellcat.
No, it's all right. It's all right. All right, so this is gone. Okay.
I feel like my job is just to buy you enough time to kill Thanos.
Right. Okay. So now we draw our cards. And pray to God we don't get attacked. Okay. Well, this is good when I'm face down.
Good.
This.
Force the attacks. All right.
That's bad.
I mean, that's what it is.
Oh, and of course that time it's only 1, but yeah, now I feel like we don't have allies is the problem.
Okay.
So it kind of is. All right. So you're first player. So I can do my action. So let me draw a card and see what that looks like. Ooh, Yarnbjorn. I mean, Yarnbjorn basically replaces Blade. He does the exact same thing, except it is not a chumper. I don't feel like I can do 2 Hulk smashes, so I'm going to discard one of them. I mean, as much as I would...
The only thing you need it for potentially would be physical.
I mean, I have physical on Yarnbjorn, so I can still do that.
So you have what, 1, 2,
I mean, I'd probably get rid of Marvel
3?
Boy, honestly. Marvel Boy and Quinn Carrier to get rid of the armor.
All right, so what should I do here? This is sad because I have 1/2 punches that I can't use.
I mean, you could draw a card. I mean, you could ground stomp to get rid of your stun. By the way,
It's not an attack.
Yeah, that's a shame. I mean, you just put Coulson out then, and you give me some cards this turn. That's the other option. I mean, are you really holding ground stomp?
For superhuman.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. So are you mentioning me then? Or are you gonna try to draw some cards and do some stuff?
Well, I do get counterintelligence in my hand
when you put Coulson out. So you should definitely draw some cards. Probably take some damage. Unless you don't want to take damage. I mean, you could do it one at a time.
I can heal. Yeah.
Because now you could just... Instead of taking 1 more damage... Although, if you take 1 more damage, then you can heal for all of it. Although, then you don't get rid of stunned, which is sad.
Yeah, it's fine. I think I get rid of stun. I flip down.
Okay. Now you just did that, so you're drawing a card.
Do I want to? I don't,
Because I
though.
would deck you.
No, that's fine. I'm about to deck myself anyways.
So take the damage.
Yep.
All right, and then you gotta. I'll shuffle for you. Uh-oh. No! No, no. No, no. No, no, no. We are saving, because we have lost Terence. No, Terence. Please don't go. I think this time it was on his end. I think that might have been on Terence's end this time, for the first time ever. Oh, Terence said he got blue screened on Windows. All right. Well, while Terence is away, I don't know. Let's see. What cards? I can't even think of what he might do. So, I guess we will wait for him. So let me entertain you with stories of my youth. My past experiences. I could do my Marvel post-stream chat. We can start on that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if Terrence is like totally got to get out or what. All right. So let's talk about, we can talk about why we decided to do this week and kind of go from there. Oh, here comes Terrence. Hello, sir. How are you?
Doing okay. Windows decided to blue screen on me.
Okay, yeah. So that was just you, though.
So
I did save, just in case it was me, as it usually is. Bahamut says, ouch. Well, we're good. We're good. Terrence is back.
Yeah, I'm loading up the thing. I think what the rest of my turn was pretty obvious, wasn't it?
So what were you going to do?
Finish it out.
Um,
I had enough cards to play Counterintelligence and Superhuman. And I was going to thwart with Coulson, I think.
So 1-2 to play Counterintelligence. You can do that to Superhuman Law Division to get rid of 2. And you're going to thwart with Coulson for 2. Sweet. I was not paying enough attention to that. to do that. And I'm out of it a little bit today, it feels like. So I apologize if I am not my normal entertaining self, which I don't know if I'm very entertaining or not normally, but I certainly feel like I am not right now. That is for sure. All right, so I'm going to lab to put my spear on over here on Bug. And, oh, you do have your mansion, so you're going to give me your mansion, because why wouldn't you? All right, so how do I get rid of this stupid armor?
That's just what happens. I play She-Hulk, who also has a 4-card hand. I give you Mansion and Hellcarrier.
Yes. You know what? I'm not going to complain about that, because I am getting rid of his stupid armor, right? Yeah. All right, so Bug is going to attack first to get rid of this Pirate Lackey, and then I'm going to attack Thanos to do... I only do 4 damage now. -1 is 3. And then I'm definitely paying to get rid of this stupid armor.
Were you gonna Hulk smash for that attack?
Oh.
Get rid of oh no, you can't, because you have to attack him directly to get rid of the armor. But were you Hulk smashing
I do.
That?
No. I guess not. And I can't.
No, I mean, were you Hulk smashing him for this attack?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like you can still
because I can still do it. Yes.
But you actually don't need the physical, because you're not overkilling.
Yep. So there's 1, 2
Helicarrier.
And Helicarrier. Yep. 2 Hulk smash. You're right. So it's 10 more damage.
Yeah. I knew you wanted me back for a reason.
Terrence, I'm telling you, I'm out of it, and I'm glad you're here for me today.
And then you just play Yarnborn in, right? Or you want the Chumper?
Well, if I'm playing Yarnbjorn, then I should have played it first, so then I could do 2 more damage, right? So...
Yeah, do you want the Chumper or you want the Yarnbjorn?
I'm going to do Yarnbjorn. I'm going for the win here, Terrence. I'm going for the quick kill. So then I would have Yarnbjorned as well.
Yarnborn doesn't exhaust.
Oh, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. So I put in Yarnbjorn, but I need this fist and the Quinn carrier to get rid of his armor. So
Okay.
Yarnbjorn's in, but I did not get to use it this turn.
Okay.
Actually, we'll put the spear here and Yarnbjorn here so I don't forget to add it to my attack. So, I mean, that's the thing. He's down to 43. And, yeah. I mean, as long as we don't get some unlucky attacks here, I feel like we're decent.
So what's the deal with your health? Like, what do you...
Hey, I got Avengers Mansion. And Power in All of Us to pay for it.
Nice.
I do have Suborbital Leap, which is also completely useless at this point of the game. I do have Unstoppable Force, though, which is nice.
So you can defend and ready?
Either that or why not
Defend
just
and heal?
attack and attack? I mean, there is that too, right? Like,
Well, just because you're on 7 health, and I don't think you want to chunk a bug.
yeah, no, you're a good call. All right, so we're adding 4 threat. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we are going to have them. They go off against you, so I'm getting the freaking stone again every freaking time. It feels like. All right.
That's why you get all these resources. 'Cause you don't get
Oh wait, did you have counterintelligence? You did.
I did have counterintelligence,
So
but we can use it on this.
I just did 3 less on that. Go ahead and get rid of it, because, well, I guess he does minimum 3.
And I have Jack, so I just remove his entire.
Oh, nice,
here.
nice.
He just does 4.
He does do 4.
That's good. That felt good. Like I basically prevent.
Yeah, his entire. I mean, the entire double acceleration thing. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so now he attacks me. Well, hold on. You have Coulson.
Oh,
well, let's see what the card is. Heal 3 damage. And give him a boost. I guess it doesn't matter.
Do you want me to chump? I mean, we lose the 2 thwart, but it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think thwarting is
days.
an issue. He got you a card, and he's a chump. I think that's good. Yeah, and this does nothing to you. So
Unless it overkilled or something.
I mean, again, I still have target acquired sitting here, by the way, which is done. I mean,
it makes me feel a lot better.
It makes us feel better because
it's like when you buy insurance, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's sitting there just waiting. All right, so that's it. Right.
I mean, you say that, but this is where the fun things happen.
Oh wait, we do have to heal him 3 and give him a boost card. There's that.
Yeah. Did you want to give him a second boost card?
I mean, we don't have any chumpers. That doesn't make me real happy.
Did I also want to exhaust my identity?
I mean, I feel like no, and you surge it, by the way, just for more fun. I mean, that's good.
Yeah, I should have healed first.
Well, no. Hold on. Yeah. One reveal. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Well, there's that. I mean, now's the time to get rid of my lab. Like, there's literally nothing else I want to discard at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so this attack's coming to me, and I don't have any chumpers. Do you? You have any allies in your hand? Oh, you have Fury. Oh, thank you. Bless you. I mean, I could also bring Good Boy in, which almost might be the right call anyway.
Are you gonna play Mansion? You gonna do this late turn Mansion?
I mean, there's no chance I should do Mansion, right? Like, it feels like the dumbest idea ever, doesn't it?
But you love Mansion so much.
I mean, no. At this point, it's just a resource.
Okay. Well, you're first.
Well, I mean, I have Power in All of Us, so I do feel like I play Lockjaw. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Why not, right?
Sure.
Good Boy is back.
Do you do that last though?
Why?
Just because you get the card draw with Unstoppable Force.
That is a good call. You are right. All right. So, yep. So I didn't do any of that yet. So I will Helicarrier. Well, first I got to attack, right? So that's 4 damage. 1, 2. Well, first I attack with Bug.
Well, that doesn't matter. You can. Yeah.
I already took off 2 damage. Yeah, he was at 46 a second ago. So it's 1, 2, 3 from Bug. 1, 2, 3, 4 from me. Then I Helicarrier and Suborbital Leap to play Unstoppable Force, which readies me and draws me a card. Oh, Spider-Man's good. I think Spider-Man said a Lockjaw, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, then my Quinn Carrier's waste. Oh! No, I could Quinn Carrier to Yarnbjorn.
Yarnbjorn. Yep.
Yep. All right. So 1, 2, 3 to put Spider-Man in. I mean, he just hits harder.
Hits for 4.
Hits for 4 right now, which seems good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I hit for 4 plus Yarnbjorn.
Oh, wait. When you were thinking about killing stuff, were you gonna kill my lackey with bug?
Yes.
So I'm exhausted.
Yes. Sorry. So let me do this attack first. So that's 6 more damage, right?
Yeah.
So that's 6 more damage. So I'll only do 3. 1, 2, 3, and then that extra 3 damage would kill yours. I totally spaced on the fact that you had him in front of you. And that's good. That's all my stuff, including my Yarnbjorn. Does Yarnbjorn? It doesn't exhaust?
No. Just
so I can keep doing
you have
it?
You have to have multiple attacks, yeah. That's why it's so good in like Quicksilver deck because
you can keep doing it. Oh, with that other thing,
yeah, with the frictional resistance.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
Which generates physical.
Sweet. All right, buddy, go for it. It's all you. So let's look at the situation up here. There's only 6 threat, 32 life. I mean, I feel like we're end game time.
Let's see. How do I pay for Fury?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I almost feel like you draw some cards and take some damage and pray for your smash thing. Although, we don't need to do that yet. Draw your cards first before you decide.
Flip up?
Well, I mean, you can always split personality, right? Why not?
Do I just end an alter ego?
Why not? I mean, we're not worried about threat, are we?
Well, when I flipped up, I'm going to thwart for 4.
Oh, whoa, hold on. You do 2 first.
Yeah.
And thwart for 4.
Yeah.
No, I think you almost definitely end an alter ego. I think there's almost no question about it.
Okay.
I mean, you can clear the area, by the way.
Wait, hold on. Before I do that...
Well, you had to do that right when you flipped up.
I played Fury first, right?
Yep.
So I could have played this. Is that right?
To ready?
But then I can't split.
Why can't you split?
I can damage myself for it. Okay, so then I ready up.
Oh, you can't split and play Hellcat is what you're saying?
No, I can't. I just hurt myself. I don't care about Hellcat.
Okay. Well, do you need to draw 2 then? You only need to draw 1.
Yeah.
So did you hurt yourself 1?
Well, I guess Hellcat's nice because she could chomp, right?
Yeah. So why not?
Down to it.
Yeah. So hurt yourself twice. Draw 2.
Down it,
Yep.
I feel like all I do is heal, dude.
I mean, but it's working. Like, don't you feel like this is a good use of these 2 decks together?
Here it is. I don't heal. I just wait this out, right?
Oh, yes, sir. But what do you do now that you're face down?
I mean, I play cards.
Oh, you can meditate, dude.
No.
Get on Hellcat. Yeah, no reason not to. And then you can even hold that double resource if you need to, or for justice, or well, you can't for justice. But you got to exhaust to do that. But I think that's fine.
How much else do you have?
30.
That's not gonna be enough to count. Well, it depends what you draw.
I mean, I do 7.
So Hellcat will drop him down to 0.
Threat?
Because she's 2/1 stat line, and then Fury will attack for 2.
I mean, I feel like we're well on our way. Don't forget you attack for 3 also.
Yeah, and when I flip up, it'll be 2, and then I have a 1/2 punch in my hand.
Well, and you could take 2 more damage, don't forget. Right? That's why I love these cards, because you can just...
And I have 2 1/2 punches.
Yeah, alright. So, I mean, I think you might be able to kill him by yourself. Alright, so we just have to survive this. So I draw my 4 cards. Hey, I got 2 skilled strikes, and I get Lockjaw. I literally got the no please really get Lockjaw hand. Look at that. I got double resource and a power in all of us. It is like, and 2 skilled strikes. It's like, no really, Lockjaw. All right, so we're gonna add 4.
Can you believe this is at 0 threat, by the way?
No, I mean, with Hulk and She-Hulk, it's a 0 threat the entire game, and you've thrown away how many cards that were like threat cards? Like, I feel like a lot too, which is fine. I mean, we haven't needed them, which is great. All right, so we put 3 on because you do object to one of those.
Yep.
All right, and then you thought we were going to get our butt kicked. Now, to be fair, I think our 2 modulars made it easier than the normal 2 modulars would have. But I don't mind that. I like the randomness to some degree. I mean, it could have been freaking Thanos and something.
Yeah, I just got disconnected, by the way.
Oh, again? All right, let me save it.
Well, I got disconnected. My computer did not crash this time.
All right. Let me save. I mean, my thing is not gone down. I don't think my internet has. But that's all right.
I don't know what the deal is. TTS just kind of crashed. You can finish out the build turn, I guess.
Yep.
If it
all
isn't
right.
crashing.
So he is going to... I am first player, so he is going to attack me. I have Spider-Man. I'm just going to block. Oh, no, I was disconnected too.
Fury.
I was disconnected too.
I have Fury.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so this one was on me. But it's just TTS that crashed. It's not...
Yeah, this happens all the time, though. Like, TTS just dies when we play.
I feel like you say all the time. I feel like 90% of the time it was my fault in the past. It was my internet crashing.
No, but you would stay on Skype, though. So, like, we would talk about it crashing. So it has to be TTS if we're able to talk and the stream is still live.
Yeah.
Sometimes it would all go down.
Sometimes it would all... I think a lot of time in the past it was all of it. So my new router has definitely helped. All right, so you're blocking with Fury. Go ahead and join when you can.
I'm hoping this mod is better than the other one when I rejoin.
I feel like it should be. All right. So you're blocking with Fury. So yeah. He has like 57 boost cards too. Forgot about all that. First one triple, second one double, next one triple.
Yeah.
Wow. By the way, you know what we haven't seen tonight? It's Friday night.
You had standard? Yeah, you did.
What was that?
I don't even recognize what it looks like because it's like a Thanos card.
Well,
right?
yes. Yeah. It is a Thanos card. But yes, we have not seen it.
I've seen plenty of advances though. Assaults. Let me tell you that.
Well, yes. All right. So he's scheming against you. So that's 3 plus nothing.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. And you already objected on the original thing. So yeah, we just draw cards now. And I mean, so this would have come down, and then this would have triggered on your turn. Discard 4 cards.
Source. Event.
So 2.
Yeah.
You have a lot of events. That's what you're trying to say.
I mean, if you're She-Hulk, you need to thwart. Your 1 thorn ain't doing anything.
Yes. Go ahead and draw your card. Yes. So we have a total.
This is what happens when you rejoin. Like my buttons stop working. That also happened.
Sorry, dude. Game. It's fine.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, you're not sitting down. That's why. Oh no, you are.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Here. Yeah, you're...
Yeah, I think this is basically the problem with all the automation stuff. Is like when it crashes and it reloads,
it's
all
fine.
the automation just
So by the way, crashes. The villain and each minion engaged with me attacks, so Spider-Man is going to block. And if damage from his attack defeats an ally, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. Nope! Target acquired!
Get a side scheme.
But this does come into play anyway. Oh, and that would have stunned me. Oh no, I would have discarded something. Oh, we're searching for a side scheme?
Yep.
Well, you don't search. You just... I mean, if it doesn't make us attack him, then it doesn't really, or not be able to attack him, then it doesn't really matter.
Could again get rid of that Infinity Stone if we had to.
Yes, that's true. All right, but you're first, sir.
How much damage do I have to do? Can we actually do it this turn?
Oh, for sure. Wait, is he really at 29? Why do I feel like he was at 20 a second ago?
Well, those numbers are screwed up for me, so I can't even read it.
All right. I don't think he was at 29 when we crashed, but we'll call it 29 and see if we can do it.
So let's see. So I have 15 health, so I can do 13 on Gamma Slam.
No. You hurt yourself twice.
Yeah, but 13 on Gamma Slam total.
Oh, you're saying after you hurt yourself twice, it's 13. Okay.
Yes. So the 2 resource...
And then 4 times 3... Or no, you only do 3 damage, right? So that's 9 more. So 13 and 9 is 22. I mean, I'd have to do 7 damage. Dude, I do 7 damage with me and Bug. Don't even overthink it. We win. Just flip and do that. Like, don't even worry about it. Here, I'll draw you the card. I mean, seriously, we just literally win, though.
Alright, so 2 damage on that.
So 2 damage to draw 2 cards.
Okay. So I paid for Gamma Slam.
Yep, so that's 13-point Gamma Slam. So from 29 down to 16.
Yep.
Do you have enough to pay for? I assume. So that's the 2 pays for the 2. 1. Oh, you're putting this out. Oh, that's an extra 2 damage. Nice.
Yeah.
That's only on your 5. First attack, though. Yep. Goes away.
Ready? Another 3.
Down to 8.
Another 3.
Down to 5. And by the way, you still have Hellcat sitting around too.
I assume you can do 5.
I mean, I could do 5 with Bug and myself. I do 7. So, yes.
We did it.
Guess who's back?
Can you believe it?
You said as I was loading. Hold on. I want to go to the post-stream discussion. All right, Terence.
I didn't believe my deck, man. I didn't think I could thwart enough.
You said as we were about to start, should we do somebody else? There's no way Hulk and She-Hulk can take down Thanos, one of the hardest villains in the game. You said we shouldn't do this. You said, well, we're just going to lose. We came in. I think the first words out of my mouth were, we're going to lose this week. You had 0 faith at the beginning. I had 0 faith in the beginning. But Hulk and She-Hulk did it. And I felt like
you play it.
I feel like we both did what we were supposed to do that game. And I even feel like if we had figured out your, hey, you should probably just stay down the entire game and keep flipping down to get bigger hands and then thwart and then do your flip down thing over and over. I feel like if we had figured that out earlier, we might have even been able to...
That is what I was trying to do. Like, that's the game plan I had. I think we got lucky. Like, I got some resource cards early. You did not?
I did not.
You did?
I did not. I got my helicarrier or my Quinn carrier pretty early, and the Quinn carrier is a lifesaver in this mission. In all honesty, because of all the armor and all that other junk that was out there.
I definitely modified my deck from the tests that I did because, I mean, normally you would run a Quinn carrier in this deck.
Yeah, of course.
Because then you can always trigger Superhuman Line Division.
Yep.
And I also obviously weighted it to have more mental so I could trigger it. But yeah, I mean, every time you go down, it's just like 3 threat is a decent amount. No one deals with 3 threat and alter ego in any other.
Absolutely. And in all honesty, I think me having Quinn carrier was the right call in this situation, though.
Yeah, for getting rid of the upgrades.
Well, because of the armor. I mean, it's the only one that was important. And again,
all armor, all the weapons. He had a ton of upgrades.
So I did like, as you noticed, most of my stuff was fist in this deck. Intentionally.
That's how you build Hulk.
Intentionally so. But no, I like, because I think Blade helps Hulk a lot. Right? Because Blade, Lockjaw, and Yarnbjorn all help Hulk a lot because of his negative, which is the can't hold cards. All those things, Blade's like, well, I'm just sitting here. If I do nothing, I do nothing. But if I end up, if you end up having one extra card, then spend that fist to activate Blade. So I actually think Blade is a bigger upgrade for Hulk than we had realized. Now, I do think Yarnbjorn does something very similarly, but 100 times out of 100, if I could only have one in my deck, have Blade in. Because of just the ability to chump if you need it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the only benefit of Yarnbjorn is if you have somebody that makes you discard, like supports or whatever, you could choose.
Well, the other benefit of Yarnbjorn is you can trigger it multiple times, in theory.
In theory, but I'd still rather have Blade. Because...
Well, it turns out bodies are better.
Right. By the way, I was confused the entire game. Like 90% of the game. And it just didn't matter. I did help with thwarting, though. Lockjaw was like the thwarting master in this game.
I don't know if I would say thwarting master. He definitely helped, though.
I mean, he got rid of at least 10 threat this game, which is...
Yeah. Is that like high for you?
I mean, for Hulk? Yeah. I mean, I literally built this deck with no thwarting in it. I mean, Lockjaw is literally my only...
Yeah, when you came to the table and you told me that, I was just like, let me rejigger my deck.
Right.
And I took a bunch of stuff out and put in a lot more thwarting events.
And I'm glad you did, and it worked. I mean, I can't imagine... Like, if I was to even focus on thwarting a little bit, what would I do? I mean... I'd barely do anything.
I think it would just be the looking for trouble card that I was telling you about.
Yeah. But, I don't know. I just feel like it's not enough. Yeah, no. I mean, this worked out really well. I never really retaliated. And again, I think I might have missed one or two triggers on it, but that wouldn't have mattered.
Well, I think I started just eating attacks for you, actually.
Yeah.
It was just like it's like one of the cool things in Marvel Champions, right? It's like you haven't played together, you like have an idea, then you kind of figure it out along the way. I realize it's just like you realize it's more beneficial for me to flip down, 100%.
Absolutely. Even though I got a free resource and I had two, I mean, I almost basically had a downtime with that thing. It still made more sense for you to flip down because of but we figured out that we could both flip down because you had so much thwart, right? Once we took care of that initial surge of threat, which got up to like 20 some at some point. It was at 20 at one point. I think it was the highest.
I think it was, it was at 20.
Or no, 24.
20, no, it was not. Was that 24?
It was at 24.
It was at 24.
Yeah, because we were 4 away at one point. I remember that, and you got it all the way back down to 0. But once we got past that initial surge of threat, like, we figured we could both flip down, actually, quite easily. And we did. Like, anytime I had, like, a double or triple resource or something I just needed to save till next turn, I flipped down, which was only 2 or 3 times in the game. And I think with Hulk, you just have to be willing to accept that. I think Hulk also, where Hulk gets a lot of the hate, and I still think this is true, is he's not great in solo. I mean, you're not going to be able to deal with the threat in solo.
I mean... To be fair, too, it's just like he does still need that support and help to get there.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
like
you needed to.
You did not take it every turn by any means, but like like I always did plan for like what if you do need it. What can I do on my turn, right?
Yeah. And I mean, to be fair, also, like, would Hawkeye have been better in this situation than Hulk? Like, would he have done more damage quicker? I don't know the answer to that. I'm thinking yes, it probably.
Yeah, because he's more event based. So even if he's like he can get stunned and you're not that sad about it,
right?
You just like exhaust to get rid of it, and then you shoot an arrow.
Now the difference being though, like, I mean, I'm down to 7 health here. Hawkeye would have been dead 3 times. So, I mean, that's the other thing. Hawkeye probably would have needed more support as far as allies go, because again, you can't stun Thanos. And a lot of Hawkeye's bag is stunning and confusing. I think Hawkeye is probably terrible against Thanos.
Yeah, I mean, I think a standard She-Hulk Justice deck is also terrible. Like, I took out my sonic rifles and other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, anything you would do to confuse. But, I mean, that's what makes the game interesting, right? It's not going to be the same every time you play. You're playing against different villains each time. You're playing with different heroes each time. So, no, I don't know. I think this worked out really well.
Yeah, I am sad my superhuman strengths were basically toss-away cards.
I mean...
Those are some of my favorite cards in this deck.
Yeah. I think if you would have said to begin with She-Hulk and Hulk against Thanos, I don't think most people would have given us much of a chance, including ourselves, by the way. Expert. I mean, like, but it worked out, and I do think having easier modulars helped. Again, we didn't pick the modulars if you weren't here at the beginning. We did random, but I know one of them was Weapons Master. Do you even know what the other one? Oh, the Pirates one.
Pirates one.
Yeah.
Pirates one are fine.
They're pretty good for us actually. For this combination, I feel like it was really good. Because they were minions that we could like bash around pretty easily.
You still had to make decisions around. It's more of not how hard they are to kill; it's how annoying they are with quick strike. And I think we got really lucky. Actually,
well, the only time it took anything away was suborbital leap, which I think we were very happy that it took away, right?
Yeah, but we had to definitely like block and do things suboptimally to deal with not wanting to lose cards.
And I know you asked me about, was it Def Focus? Is that the one that gives me superpower for cheaper?
I think I asked if you, I asked
if I really wanted it in my deck.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't do anything this game, but I will say it did help me my previous game. I think I just had to discard it early here. I do think once you get in those rounds where you're really trying to use your superpowers quite often, it is helpful. Because again,
you only have 6. And you removed one from the game.
Well, yes, but again, that is this specific situation. I mean, you know yourself. You said one of your favorite cards in your deck. You barely use this game, right? So
that's because I can't stun.
Right. Sure. But I mean, you're not. Well, I guess you did take some cards out of your deck because you couldn't use them. But I don't know. I just feel like some games stuff's gonna work. Some games it's not. Like Avengers Mansion. I'm glad it's in my deck. If I get it first turn, I'm super excited about it. But sometimes it's just not, right? And this game, I feel like Def Focus
you definitely had plenty of opportunities to replay it, and you chose not to. Like, it doesn't seem like a cornerstone to your deck.
It's not a cornerstone, but it's also one of the benefits of it also. When you think about only having 6 superpowers, the benefit of a card like that is it removes it from your deck. I mean, a lot of my stuff, like this is a build-up deck.
You have 6 superpowers where you only play 4 of them.
I mean, I certainly could play the ones that remove threat, right?
Oral Leap.
Yeah, I would certainly do that if we needed the threat removal. I don't think it's bad to have that in there. And in this deck specifically, once I've built up, once I'm here, and really, again, Blade would be ideal to be here. Every time I use that means that's an extra Blade attack or an extra Yarnbjorn. Right? So it's an extra 2 damage in addition, every time I use it. Now again, this game it didn't come up, and honestly it did come up though. Because I used it to protect my other cards as well. So there is that aspect of it as well. Having it out in play protected my other cards from getting discarded. So I look. It's not a cornerstone card. We've seen that you could play a whole game without it, but I don't.
Yeah, I guess any card that's not a cornerstone card becomes you have literally the entire other rest of the card pool to potentially replace it, right? I think that's what it comes down to. Is like, would there be another card? It's not that it's not a useful card, but like, if it's not super important to the deck, like any card then becomes like on the chopping block, right? Like, is there another card? Like, would you put Cosmo in, for instance? It combos with Power in All of Us. You can put Energy Spear on him. You can potentially keep him around if you're good at guessing what's on the top of the deck. I
wouldn't put Energy Spear on him. He'd be a chumper.
Well, I just mean, like, I think you can pick Infinity Stones. You can just say Environment card every time, so he never takes damage. So you can actually keep him around in this particular.
Yeah, but then you're freaking cycling the stones faster and giving him more boost cards. I don't know that that's the play. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's also not
But yeah, I mean, I guess like it's just like, would you rather have death focus or do you have like an extra jumper, I guess, or something?
Well, in this case, again, it prevented me from discarding Quinn Carrier at the time. So, I mean, I feel like it did its job. You know what I mean? It was either I'd have to get rid of Quinn Carrier or combat training. So I'm glad I had it. I'm glad I didn't have Cosmo in that situation.
I think you could have discarded an ally too, so you could have discarded Cosmo if you used it as well.
Sure, but Cosmo is more expensive. It's also 2, so I mean, there's not one turn I didn't spend every resource I had, except for 2 in the game when I flipped down, right? So I mean, Cosmo would have been 1 extra. I don't know that I would have had it, or I would have had to play differently, play something else at it. I think it's semantics. But I am happy to have it in my deck because I did use it quite a bit on my solo game. Now, again, this deck is not a solo deck, but I used it in my solo game, and again, even here where I never used it once for the superpower part of it, I was still glad to have it. I mean, it still did something this game.
Sure, I still like. I still think it's an awkward card in a deck built for multiplayer when you also are relying on other people to support your deck.
Sure.
Like I don't think it's adding nearly as much as other cards in your deck.
I mean, the only other card I would think that I might have wanted to replace it with would be another Energy Spear. But the problem is Energy Spear is lightning, and I think if nothing else...
Death Focus is also lightning, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know.
It is.
Yeah. So, I mean, Spear would have been the only other thing I could think that I would have... So
I mean, the other options, you can put more than one copy of Helicarrier in, right? Like, draw it sooner.
Yeah, and then you got the Fist after that.
Yep.
That's true.
Like, would you rather have Death Focus or another copy of Helicarrier, right? Like, and a 4-card hand draw? Like,
well, it depends. It depends if I get Helicarrier turn 1 or not. Certainly it increases...
Well, it just increases your chance, right? Like...
Yeah. And you could always give it to whoever you're playing with, because again, this is not a solo deck. So I could have.
You can't play it in someone else's play space.
Oh, you can't?
No, because it's not like one of the ones that like Combat Train that says you can play under any player's control.
Huh.
So it does become a dead card for playing reasons. But obviously it's physical, which is Hulk's like fine.
Yep. Yeah, see, I mean, I wasn't as particular with cards if I knew they were stay and play cards on what resource they had. It was literally just the cards I knew would be cycling a lot. Like allies even. I only have physical, I think, except for, of course, Lockjaw. But, I mean, you have to play Lockjaw in this deck. I feel like oh, no, and even he's a physical.
He's physical.
Yeah, I feel like Lockjaw is a guaranteed. Now, I think one final thing we could talk about here is Bug. Because you say I rely on Bug and Energy Spear in all my aggression decks, and I 100% agree. I don't see why you wouldn't play those two in every...
I also don't think these are cornerstone pieces to your deck.
Well, here's...
When you get the combo out, but like, if what it is like, would you rather see Bug or Energy Spear in your hand in the early game, or would you rather,
I would rather see Bug
else?
in any turn. The Energy Spear, not so much. But any turn, I would almost always play Bug over anything except for one of these Quinn Carrier, Helicarrier, Mansion. That's the only time I would discard Bug early game. Otherwise, he's coming out. Because I told you one of the things... And I'm actually wrong about that, by the way. And I'll tell you a situation where I wouldn't put Bug and Spear in. And we talked about it a little bit the other day, too. But Bug gets around one of Hulk's weaknesses. Obviously, Stun is a huge weakness for Hulk. But another huge weakness for Hulk is Tough. He can't get around Tough himself. And anything that can plink off 1 damage, I'm super happy to have in this deck. And I'd certainly rather get it over a pistol, right? I mean, certainly pistol could fulfill that role, but I mean, I'd much rather have Hulk. And I almost put a pistol in this deck, but it is not an attack. If a pistol was an attack, I definitely would have a pistol in this deck.
So I wonder with like Blade, would you not just want to run like Earth's Mightiest Heroes? He's an Avenger.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, honestly, Blade stuck around for a while this game. He doesn't always, though. And again, I've only played this deck
I
solo.
mean, I think in multiplayer, just the
I'm sorry, you broke up. Terrence? Oh, come on. What is going on today? Terrence, you there? Hello? Did you blue screen again? He's locked, not in the worst position, though. I mean, I've seen worse. Oh, he's trying to call me. Hello?
What's up?
Yeah, I don't know. Was that you again, or you have no idea?
Yeah, I was just moving the Skype window and just like disappeared. And I was just like, Peter, stop talking to me.
No, yeah, so I miss you.
I was looking up a card and then I need to move the window out of the way.
Nice, nice. And you X'd it out or something? Actually, when you X out Skype, it doesn't close it.
I don't know why the app crashed.
Yeah, that's weird.
Relaunch the app as a whole, so
Gotcha.
it's fine. I did not hear whatever you had in your monologue.
No. I actually was just asking you what you said because you were in the middle of saying something. And
in a multiplayer, I feel like we test our decks in true solo mostly, and when we come to the table, things are a little different. Like when I think in the comments of like stuff like Death Focus or things like Earth Mightiest Heroes because Blade sticks around, I think he's potentially more likely to stick around because it depends on what the other player is doing, right?
Potentially, but I want Bug to stick around. If it's between Bug and Blade, it's going to be Bug every time. By the way, your video's not on. At least I don't think it's on.
It's on for me, but
that's weird.
Can I turn off and on again?
Yeah, I don't have video from you. It's all right. I can just put you in the background. They can just see my beautiful face the whole time.
It's fine.
They'll see me talking to Skype Terence.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up. It's 1 a.m. But I don't know. I mean, I think that's the best part about this game, right? And the best part about all these games, and the best part about every game that has customization, is that maybe there's a right and wrong answer, but I think there's a right and wrong answer per player. You know what I mean? Because I've tried to play with your decks in the past, and I could probably do a better job now, but I sucked with them, right? I couldn't do what you were trying to get me to do with that deck. And so I think for me, having cards that, it's like pro Magic players, right? Who build this deck and then amateurs try to net deck it, and they don't get the same results. I think there might be better cards and worse cards, right? But I do also think it's a matter of whoever's piloting it. And I think for me, having those cards in, look, I mean, you could say Target Acquired was a wasted card too. I used that once in the entire game, and I really didn't need to use it when I did. I mean, right? I did get rid of the stone, I guess. That would have stunned me. But, there's a lot of... I think it's up to the pilot, right? Like, I think you play cards that make you feel comfortable. I sometimes use Bug as a crutch. I do agree with that. But I also feel like he's free damage in an aggression deck. Now, the one time, getting back to this point, that I don't use Bug in aggression is if I'm not attacking. I don't know that Hawkeye's a great deck for Bug, because he doesn't attack every turn.
Doesn't he basically attack every turn?
Well, you could double arrow, right? Because you can exhaust him to ready your bow. Hawkeye might not be the best example, but if you're an event-based, let's say you did a...
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel was the exact one I was thinking of. A Miss Marvel-based, or even potentially Gamora. I think she still wants to attack most turns, but she's very event-based as well.
I actually play her very defensively.
Right.
I actually use her defend a lot more just because she is pretty squishy.
Right.
So I will exhaust a lot to defend with Gamora.
Right. And in those situations, I wouldn't put Bug in. But I mean, he's just good, right? And I think, unlike some cards that are just good, and I don't want to play with them every game because they're too good, I mean, I use Lockjaw a lot too. I don't think he's broken, right? But I just
No,
like
but
him.
you don't auto include him anymore. He isn't in a lot of your decks these days.
Well, if I'm not using power in all of us, then I typically won't put him in unless I've got a free space. The
I
problem
feel
is
like you used to want to include him more, and then he hit the chopping block really soon, actually, just because cards now.
there's too
And
many good
that
cards.
happened. That happened like a year ago, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like you told me how much you love Lockjaw. You include him in the deck, and then when you come down to prune, he like almost never makes the cut, unless you're doing like a basic package.
Right. If I'm doing basic stuff, but I also said that about Helicarrier and Quinn Carrier when the game first started. I said I can't ever imagine building a deck without those cards, and now I build it without them all the time. I haven't built a deck without the 3 basic resources, although I don't think you're going to do that very often. And maybe it was a mistake. I still think it's potentially an option. You know, if I'm going for a cheap deck where stuff just costs 1 or whatever, I don't necessarily need the double resources, and I forget who.
I often don't put them in the Hulk deck. Actually, I only put Strength.
Oh, okay.
Just because.
Well, yeah, we saw Endgame today. I had double resources. Now I did mostly use them, but there were certainly times where I.
Yeah, I mean, oftentimes you need the card draw to make it useful, right?
Yep. Well, the card draw or the extra resources. Certainly.
Or you had to flip down that turn. You know, like.
Well, right.
I definitely think they became a lot more niche than maybe you intended, but.
Which ones? The double resources?
The double non-strength resource, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I did flip down once to keep one. I remember that. I also flipped down once to keep a triple strength card. Those are the only cards I actually flipped down for, though, specifically to hold. Right? I don't think I flipped down to keep any other card. Certainly would have thought about it if I had Helicarrier or Quinn Carrier or Mansion early and couldn't pay for them. I would have thought about holding them and flipping. I mean, but that's the thing, right? You can always pay for Helicarrier or Quinn Carrier. You're just doing nothing else.
Well, I think that's some of the beauty of the 4-card deck design is you really do start to look at 3-cost cards. And you're like, that's expensive, but if that's all I do, I feel okay with that more than in a 5-hand card for some reason, right? Like,
right, because then you're sitting on one card or whatever. Yeah, you tend to want to play a 2 and a 1 or whatever else.
And also just because you're behind on a 4-card hand, so you kind of want that acceleration a lot more.
Yeah.
To feel like you have a 5-card hand. And so when I was approaching it, I was just like, okay, well, I want to actually put in Helicarrier in. I mean, I usually put Quinn Carrier in over Mansion to some degree just because you can play it on any open hand. She-Hulk cannot play, and Sith Hulk cannot play Mansion straight up in Hero.
So tell me if you think this would quote-unquote fix Hulk. I'm not saying Hulk's broken. What if he started with his lab in play? So he gets an extra 2 healing. And he gets an extra free resource whenever he flips down. And he still gets the card cycling, right? So he still has his other ability.
I mean, I don't think that would make him broken. I mean, I feel like his limitations are already so bad. Doesn't he also have, like, an obligation that you can't get rid of?
Well,
which is also terrible.
Oh, is it? I don't even know what his obligation is.
Like, it forces you to flip Inner Demons.
Yes, that's right. I do remember. I did get it the other day.
Like, you have to flip. You don't get a choice like anyone else.
Yeah. Well, right, which makes sense. I mean, that totally makes sense for a banner, but...
It's, like, super crippling, because if you're in hero mode, you exhaust. And if you're in Bruce Banner, you lose cards.
If you are Hulk, exhaust your hero, discard this obligation.
Which, obviously, like, you want to attack.
If you're Bruce Banner... Wait, change form. Oh, you have to change.
Yeah, you don't get a choice, unlike every other obligation.
Oh, so if you change to Hulk, you exhaust, which is terrible. And if you change from Hulk to Bruce Banner, you have a 2-card hand.
Yes. It's, like, actually a pretty terrible obligation.
Yeah, that is.
Super thematic.
Yes, absolutely.
Props on theme, but like I feel like it's like kicking a man while he's down. Like
Well, now, how about this though? How about again? I think if Hulk was designed today, obviously he'd be different in a lot of ways, probably. But I think they have plenty of characters that start with cards in play. I think putting his lab in play.
What characters have cards in play? Just like permanents, you mean?
Yeah, the permanent ones.
Plenty. There are like one, right? Only Spectrum has it start in play.
No, Spectrum has
like
3 different ones that start in play, but no, Vision has that. His form starts in play.
I feel like the difference is for those is like essentially they are part of your identity.
Well, but wouldn't the lab then be part of your identity?
No, because the lab's a support, right?
Well, I mean, yes. I mean, I think even making it draw it at the beginning of the game, and it's a 0 cost card. Like, I don't know why that has to be 2. I mean, it's fine. Certainly, a free resource is real good, but you're not down often enough. You can't thwart, right? So you can't be down that often. I mean, again, it's better in multiplayer games, obviously, because we obviously didn't have any problem doing it. But
there was a point where I was not drawn. Like, I don't know. Like, part of it as well that I felt we got lucky is like I also only draw a 4-card hand. Like
right.
You have to draw into those events.
Yes.
And so
but you getting Mansion early certainly helped. One of us needed to get Mansion early.
Did I get Mansion early? Was Mansion before Hellcarrier?
I mean, it looks like it the way you have it laid out. I think so. I mean, Mansion's super important for you.
Was my first one.
Well, right, and that's the other thing. You have a 4-card hand, but you really don't because of those focus rages.
I mean, you have to draw them though, like everything else.
Well, sure, but I mean, you just have it gives you more opportunity to draw earlier, right? Because I feel like with her, when I got either a focus rage or Mansion early, I was super happy. If I didn't, I was super sad. So I almost feel like I'd hard mulligan for them. I mean, I basically feel that way with this deck too. The problem is when you're hard mulliganing 5 cards, it's still not 100% guaranteed.
I mean, that's even true with 6. Like, you're still not guaranteed.
Well, sure. But anyway. No, this was fun, Terence. As always. This was actually one of my favorite games we've played, which is weird. I feel like I was out of it. It was a little bit more quiet, a little less boisterous than I normally am. I'm a little cold right now. People see me crossing my arms. That's why. It's not because I'm angry or anything else. I'm just freezing right now.
Are you missing stuff from the chat?
No, the chat's been super quiet tonight. I've been super quiet tonight. It's been chill, but it's definitely more of a just chill night, right?
Yeah.
Which is fine.
I guess I do have a question for you though.
What's that?
So this came up in the One Stop Co-op Shop Discord.
Yep.
It's a mouthful. Howard made a comment, but it's Howard. That like he thinks like this was not a short game by any means, right?
Right.
Stage 1 always takes longer than stage 2. That's generally how it works. But he was saying like he was busting out to play with his buddies, and just like a 3-player game, it took like 2-ish hours to beat stage 1. And he thinks the core loop overstays its welcome. Like you're just like doing the same thing over and over. It's not particularly interesting anymore. I
feel like I have choices every round for the first few rounds. I mean, look, if I felt that way, I wouldn't be playing it every Friday with you, right?
Yeah.
So I definitely disagree with that. But I also think there's a good and bad way and right and wrong way to introduce this game. I don't think 3 players is great. I mean, I get it that that's what you want to play, but I personally still disagree with you and Brant and Steve that 3 players is a viable way to play the game. I mean, with new players specifically. Maybe if you're all experienced, but I don't think it's as fun 3-player. I think 2 players.
Are you not going to play 3-player at Con?
Oh, I'm going to play 3-player at Con. I just don't think it's the optimal experience. If I'm teaching you a game as a new player that I know is going to take longer for you as a new player, I'm not going to teach it to you at 3-player. What I probably would have done in his situation, and what I even do when I'm playing with one other player, is I step back and I don't play, and I just help them through their first game. And I just run the AI or whatever and answer any questions, which will certainly help speed up the game. Right now, it's not necessarily fun if you're doing it on a game night. That's not what you want. But as much as this game is my top game for solo, and one of my top games of all time, maybe number one, I don't know right now, but like, I don't think it's perfect for every situation. I don't know that any game is perfect in every situation. If I'm teaching this game, I'm probably sitting out, regardless of player count. And I'm just trying to get other people to love it so they'll play it with me more often. Because I do think if everybody knows the game well, I think 3 and 4 player can play obviously quicker. I mean, we also do things to challenge ourselves, right? Like, we don't play the stuff that, like, if you're playing standard, the games aren't nearly as long.
Oh yeah, that's something true. I also think it depends on how susceptible you are to like zoning out in games.
Right.
Like, I don't think Marvel is actually like like, I think Howard made the comment like Arkham doesn't feel the same way, and I'm just like, I think if you measure it in real time, it's actually the same amount of time. Like, if you're doing a 3-player game in Arkham, they're not fast games by any means.
Well, and there's a lot of downtime there too.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, he's like, it doesn't feel that way. I'm just like, well, maybe the core loop just doesn't work for you, right? Like,
yeah,
I'm engaged if I want to be. Like, if I'm just playing my turn and that's it, and I'm just like attacking and thwarting and not coordinating with the other players, then yeah, I mean, the game's gonna be really boring for me.
Right. But we do a lot of that. I mean, I think you and I mean, specifically, after playing with each other for so long, I bet if we look at our first couple games, we weren't as coordinated as we are now. So I think there's some of that as well. I think there is some of the, you just build rapport with somebody as you play with them more. And again, I think we're also just both better at the game now, and so we could probably play with other people and do just as well. But yeah, if somebody's trying to do something that you're not, right? If I'm playing with Brant and he wants to flip down every turn with Captain Marvel and I'm not prepared for it, it's
But that's a discussion point though, right? Like,
exactly
you can have
right.
in the game. And I feel like there's actually a lot of those. I guess if you play it like solo multiplayer, I can see how it's boring. But there's actually, I feel like, a lot of decisions in the game space that has large ramifications, which is why I feel like sometimes when you choose not to draw cards early when you can, I always push you to do it, because it can change my turn, right?
Right.
What you
That's
have,
true.
or if I do the vice versa, right?
Yeah.
And so.
And sometimes you just don't want to math it out, though. Sometimes I'm like,
yeah,
I don't want to math it out. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to need an extra card or the helicarrier or not. Why don't we just play it out and see what happens? And that's the only reason I do that. But you're right. No, you should always draw a card at the beginning. Like, if you have Mansion out,
you can draw a card.
You should always do it first. Yep, every time. The only exception to that rule is with actually She-Hulk, when she does her flip down thing. Yep. If you know she's going to split personality and you have exactly enough to play to get there, you obviously don't want to draw the extra card until you redraw your hand up, because that's just one less card you draw. That's literally the only exception I can think of, though.
Yep. But yeah, I think for even the larger multiplayer games, I think what makes it fun is, the only reason it would be more fun is just more of the co-op stuff, right?
Yeah, but again, not as somebody's first experience. Like, if you're introducing 2 friends to the game, and even for somebody like me who loves the game already, and I know I love it, but I know I'm also going to play every week. If I want to get them into the game, and if I want to make it more likely that we are going to play together in the long run, I'm going to sit out that game and run the AI and answer questions the whole game.
Yeah.
Because
I think my other recommendation was just do single stage.
Sure. And again, standards should be fairly quick. I mean, as long as they're not just taking 2 thwarting heroes, right? If they've got any kind of damage, standards, I mean, it's not super easy, but it's pretty easy, right?
Like, every hero can do damage, though. Let's be honest.
Right. I mean,
just not every hero can do thwarting. It just means they can't do necessarily like all the damage all the time, but like, I feel like everyone has big signature attack cards.
Yep. Yep,
like your
absolutely.
power
But if
card,
you get
right?
it early, you are going to have to go through your deck at least once. If it's at the beginning of your deck and then the end of your deck, it certainly means you got to go through your deck twice to get
Sure.
there. And especially for somebody like Hulk, it could take forever to do that. But Hulk can just smash for 3 every turn. Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, again, I think they're, and I'm not telling anybody they're wrong for not doing the way I do it and sitting out their first game, right? Because they're like, well, I only have 1 game night a week. I don't know your situation. But for me, if my goal is long term to play with somebody, to play this game with somebody over and over, I'm going to try to make their first experience as good as possible. And I think keeping player count as low as possible, even solo if possible, and being able to help them get through their first game, I think is more important than me playing in that first game, personally. And I wasn't always this way. It took me playing with my kids to figure that out, right? And then I'm super excited to introduce this game to my wife. I'm not going to play. She's going to play a solo game.
Are you gonna get your wife to play?
I'm hoping to. I mean, we just, with kids, it's we don't get as much time to game. We used to game together all the time before kids. Now I end up
Gotcha.
spending more time gaming with my kids and just my wife. If I'm playing,
Well, someone has to do something, right?
or somebody has to entertain the other kid or whatever
Yeah.
else, or she's got other stuff she'd rather do. I mean, there's certainly times we spend together, but it's, at this point in our lives, it's not gaming. When you have a ton of free time because you don't have kids or whatever, like, sure, you've got time to do that as one of the activities you do together. We just don't have that anymore, time, energy, whatever else. And a lot of it's energy too. I mean, as you have kids, like, a lot of your like, you work all day, you're exhausted, you come home, you're working because you have kids there, so you're not just sitting around doing nothing. They want to tell you about their day, all that's exhausting. It's great, but it's exhausting. There's not, they want to tell you about their newest video game or whatever else, and it's just like, all right, great. What's interesting to them isn't always interesting to you, whereas if it's one of your friends, you're like, dude, I don't care. If it's your kid, you're not doing that. like,
Yeah.
like, you just sit there and listen, then you get exhausted. And I think that's part of the reason I'm exhausted. My wife's out of town right now. She's out on a quilting retreat because that's what she does for fun. She does quilting.
Oh, nice. My partner is at a knitting retreat this weekend.
Oh, awesome.
She had a friend fly into town, and she's at this thing that's I think, like, basically just outside of Austin. There for the weekend.
Nice. Yeah. So, and my wife's actually coming back tomorrow because my daughter has a Girl Scout thing. So she's cutting her, think about a gaming convention, right? She's basically cutting out the last day and a half of her gaming convention, if you want to think of it in that terms, or quilting convention, which is what it really is, to come hang out with the kids. And you make decisions like that. So, but our kids are getting older, and as they want to spend less and less time with us, we will certainly have more energy and time to spend with each other. But in the meantime, I do get to play with my kids, and, like, that's one of the special things we do together. I remember gaming with my dad when I was growing up. That was part of my memories of him, and that's probably why I'm still a gamer today. We played backgammon, we played Yahtzee, all the time growing up. Chess. That's what I grew up, doing with my dad. So I do think you remember that stuff. And it's a little different. And the one thing, I was thinking about this the other day, and it's already 1:20. But the one thing that's different now from the old days, because there are so many games, and for us gamers only, by the way, this is not a problem for the rest of the society. But, like, your kid goes over to another kid's house. Used to be you'd play Risk with them, and the kids knew how to play it, right? Because that's what you had. Nowadays, there's so many games. My kid goes to somebody's house. They want to play Risk. They want to play Monopoly. My kids aren't going to know how to play those games. So there is a...
Do you even have those games?
I do. I own them. But my kids have not played them. I still keep them in case they do want to play it someday, or in case one of their friends comes over and goes, hey, let's play Monopoly or let's play Risk. I feel like it's an opportunity to teach them. So as much as gamers tend to bash those games and badmouth them, there was a benefit of just having those games only back in the day is everybody knew how to play them. I feel like there's with as many games as come out now, the benefit is there's a lot of variety, there's a lot of different things you can choose to play, but a big negative is we've lost a language to be able to play together, as children. Our kids can't just pull out games anymore the way they used to because not everybody has that shared language anymore. And not that it was always the case, but I feel like it was a lot more of the case back in the day. So I don't know. I was just thinking about that the other day because I was like, gosh, if my kids went over and their friends are like, hey, let's play Monopoly, my kids would be like, I don't know how to play that one.
I feel like that's no different from remember couch co-op was a thing back in the day?
For video games?
Yeah. I feel like that's like a thing to some degree still, but like very rare now.
I know, that's so sad. I mean, honestly, I liked video games a lot more when that was the case.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like even then it was just like people had different games too. Definitely a lot more video games now, but like going over and having to learn to play like Street Fighter or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or whatever it is that you were playing was just different games,
Yeah.
And I feel like board games are no different in that sense.
Yeah. No, I don't disagree with any of that. All right, Terence, this has been super fun, even though I haven't been my normal energetic self. It doesn't mean I didn't have fun. Like I said, this is one of the most fun games that I've had because I thought the challenge was going to be so great, and I felt like we did a great job figuring it out as we were playing. I think we were playing better by the end of the game than we were at the beginning. Just as a team, we figured out how we were supposed to work together. So that was fun. I like that kind of stuff.
Nice. Yeah. We'll have to figure out whatever craziness we're doing next week.
Yep. So until next week, though, we'll see you all soon. Bye.
Bye.